off to Pacheco, sidesteps a tackle, cuts 15, 10, 5, freaking touchdown, dude! Blown up, fumble, pitch back to Brian Cook, and Brian Cook's gonna freaking house it, dude! He's gonna house it! Oh my God! He's got plenty of time, fires, back in the end zone, touchdown! Bro, what the frick did I just watch? And this is why you don't doubt Patrick Mahomes. He's gonna waltz in, untouched, touchdown, Kansas City, let's go, baby!
What's up, everybody? I think it took 30 seconds to connect, but I think we're good. I did a whole 30-second countdown, and I'm not sure you saw any of it. Anyway, here we are. What up? Live play-by-play reaction, Bears versus Chiefs for this last preseason game. Let me know in the comments right now in chat, did you see the 30-second countdown at all? Because my screen was black until the very end of it. I don't know what happened. Anyway, we've got an interesting setup here today. I've got a 24-inch TV. No countdown? Yeah, that's crazy. I had a 30-second countdown when I went live. But I have a 24-inch TV right here that I'm going to call the game on. I have an antenna plugged in. Let me see if I can switch to widescreen. You can kind of see the cable. It looks kind of sloppy, but there's an antenna up in this basement window. And I'm using it to stream. Well, I'm using it to have a TV here. I've got a 24-inch TV right here. And if I need the audio, I have headphones. It doesn't look the best, but we'll get some different headphones later. But I didn't want to go wireless because I need the Bluetooth. I need my AirPods for the stream. So anyway, we've got a TV here, two monitors. Yeah, we got the setup. We're going to try to stream, react to it with me using an antenna. So let's go. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Joseph, what the heck, bro? What? Is Danny on the roof fixing the antenna? No, it's in the window. It's right there. It's in the window. Brand, thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Let's go. Appreciate you. Daniel with the gifted. Jennifer with the 5 gifted as well. That's 11 gifted in honor of Alex Smith. Let's go. The starters are not playing tonight, okay? Let me see if I can... Let me share screen real quick so you can see this. So Joshua Williams, Brian Cook, Justin Reed, Trent McDuffie, Drew Tranquil, Nick Bolton, Mike Dana, Leo Chanel, George Karloftis, Truman Jones, Mike Pennell, Chris Jones, Turk Wharton. All of those guys are not suited up. Neither is Nazeeh Johnson. For offense, the players not suited up: Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, Isaiah Pacheco, Carson Wentz, Patrick Mahomes, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Creed Humphrey, Joe Thuney, Trey Smith, Jawan Taylor, Kingsley Suamataia, Noah Gray, Justin Watson, Travis Kelce, and Jaron Hayek. But Jaron Hayek got waived with an injury designation, didn't he? So why is he on the list? That's a little odd. Is he at the game? Like, he's still there? He got waived with an injury designation per the transaction report. So I don't know. That's a little interesting. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. Boom, we got the scoreboard. Oh, let me center this up. Ah, nice. Yo, what's up, Mike Films? Yeah, Hayek's cut, but Adam Teicher said he's there and not in uniform, so it's a little interesting. FAU is going to cook tonight. Yeah, he's suiting up. Hayek with the free tickets. Hey, man, sorry you're not going to make the team, but you want some tickets to this preseason game? Yeah, man. Yeah, Chiefsaholic ain't in uniform either. True. Kanan with the 5-bomb. Let's go, bro. A win versus Chicago would feed families. I don't care if it's preseason. Caleb is not Mahomes. Well, neither of them are playing for what it's worth. Yeah, neither of them are going to be playing. But if we want to see the Chiefs get a W, we might need to see Chris Oladokun play for 4 quarters. Is that going to happen? I'm not sure. But that's what we might need to see. Sam, what's up? Did you hear that Jahan Dotson got traded to the rival Eagles from Commanders? Yeah, I actually dropped a video on it on my Cole Breaks the Huddle NFL YouTube channel. We did a whole video on it. The Commanders could be loading up for a trade for Brandon Ayuk. Very intriguing possibility. Ayuk and Jaden Daniels, I believe, went to college together. So yeah, they could potentially do it. They've got $37 million in cap space right now. So, yeah, that was an interesting interdivisional trade. Yeah, thanks so much, Kanan, for that 5-bomb. Heck yeah, man. The flag football guy is better than Mahomes. Yeah, there was that. Where the heck can you even watch the game, said Captain Redbeard? Bro, I'm not joking. I have a 24-inch TV right here with an antenna out my basement window, and I have it on channel 38. All you can do is watch it on channel 38 if you live in the Kansas City area. Or you could maybe watch it from Chiefs.com or possibly NFL Plus. You can't watch it on like YouTube TV and stuff like that, though. But, man. You just do the NFL Plus thing? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. What's up, Nighthawk? Bro, I have so many cables here, and then this TV, it's a 24-inch TV. I have it on like I have it kind of angled up towards me. Bro, it's got like, I'll see if I can take a picture of it because it's kind of funny. This looks insane. I'll show you what the setup looks like. I'll put it on stream because it's kind of wild. I'll just text it to the group chat, the work group chat, and I'll pull it up on stream. It's pretty funny looking. I'm sure NFL Powers will crew our viewing this year. What do you mean by that? Ian, I'm having a great day, man. How are you? Okay. I'm trying to pull up the text, but okay, there we go. There we go. Ooh, okay. Yeah, look at this. Here's what we got going on. So we got the 24-inch TV. We got all the cables from the TV running off my desk. It looks insane. And then to angle the TV up to me, I have it on like 5 coasters each and some cardboard. Oh, man. This is a setup for today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good stuff right there. Creed New Deal. Close. Close. Let me show you. Breaking, the Chiefs and All-Pro center Creed Humphrey are close to finalizing a contract extension that will make him the highest paid center in the NFL per multiple sources. In order to do that, he'd have to get paid about $14 million a year, somewhere right around there, maybe 14.5. I can't remember off the top of my head. A former second-round pick, Humphrey has anchored Kansas City's offensive line in each of their last 2 Super Bowls. Yeah, Pretty Ricky had it first. Right there, boom. What else do we got? What is this? The Chiefs. Wait, he's making it seem like it is secured. The Chiefs secure one of Patrick Mahomes' most important assets with a well-deserved extension. The deal also positions Creed for another extension before his 30th birthday. Oh, they did agree. Here we go. The Chiefs and Pro Bowl center Creed Humphrey have agreed to terms on a massive new deal to make him the NFL's highest paid center. Why the heck are they announcing this now? You can't do breaking news 5 minutes before a game. That's all right, though. Hey, well-deserved, man. Those were the 2 that I was really hoping would get done before the start of the season. It was going to be Harrison Butker and Creed Humphrey. They're both done. Can they get Trey Smith? Like, that would be incredible if they could also get Trey Smith. But the 2 most important to me were Creed Humphrey and Harrison Butker. They got both of them done. You love to see it. Yeah, Pretty Ricky called that a while ago. Weeks ago. It's funny, I just DM'd Pretty Ricky yesterday about it, and he responded today, and he's like, I'm not sure when, but it'll be soon. And it happened the same day. I don't have any contract details at this point in time, but the highest paid center in the NFL is going to have him around that $14 million a year mark, somewhere right around there. Dude, well deserved, man. Well freaking deserved. Shout out to Creed Humphrey on becoming the highest paid center in the NFL and locking in with the Kansas City Chiefs for years to come. Smith and Bolton next. Yeah, Trey Smith should be next. Nick Bolton, I don't know what they're going to do with him right now. Are you going to extend him when he's dealing with another injury? I understand you don't want him to go into free agency either, so tough. I don't know what you do yet. Chief Nico, Chiefs Kingdom. Say hi to my daughter, Milani. What's up, Milani? Hope you're having a great night. Let's go, Chiefs. My dad's at the game somewhere near the 50-yard line. Maybe he'll send me a picture. I'm texting my dad. See if he responds. All right, this game is about to start. Louis Rees-Zammit's about to kick off here. LRZ with some kickoffs, huh? When does the game start? Like now, in the next few-ish minutes. LRZ looks like he's about ready to kick off here soon. Yeah, Papa Redbeard, exactly. What's up, Hanada? The starters are not playing, no. It's all second and third strings, and even some of the backups aren't playing. Like Carson Wentz is not playing. David, it's stupid they won't let you watch it on 38 The Spot. Why not? Well, 38 The Spot doesn't have, like, some TV deals with, like, YouTube TV and others. Dude, Creed got paid. Okay, we got contract details. We got contract details a little bit here. Chiefs and Pro Bowl center Creed Humphrey reached an agreement on a 4-year, $72 million extension, including $50 million guaranteed. Humphrey now becomes the highest paid center in the NFL, deal negotiated by Ken Sarnoff and Andy Sims of One of One Agency. Let's do some math here. Can we do some math? 72 divided by 4, and that's his APY. 72 divided by 4. What? 18 million a year? Am I reading this right? That is way high. I mean, well deserved, but whoa. 18. If that's right, dude, 18 million per year. It'll probably, like, there's probably some funny money there on the back end a little bit, because, like, it's 50 million guaranteed. So I'll be curious to know what exactly that looks like. Like, if you did, yeah, it doesn't matter, because, like, the APY is what people look for. But 50 divided by 4 is 12.5 million. Not saying that, like, the last year might be a little dummied up. But still, great for Creed. Holy smokes, man. Let's go, dude. Captain Redbeard with the 20 months. I'm in St. Louis, and there's literally nowhere to watch local, and NFL Network is blacked out. That's insane. That is blacked out in St. Louis. You could try NFL Plus. You could try the Chiefs website. Try there. Here we go, though. Harrison Butker with the opening kickoff. It's going to be caught at the 1-yard line. And the return is a pretty solid one, but he coughs up the football. At least it looked like he coughed up the football. The Bears bounced back on it, though. Oh, look at the replay. It almost looked like he lost the ball. They bounced back on it, though. And we had a bunch of stuff going on right now, guys. Creed Humphrey just got paid. So I'm going to pull up the Chiefs roster. I want to pull up the box score and a couple other things here, but we've got the Bears up first. Bagent under center, I formation, pitch, right side, and he's going to get a favorable gain of about 5, maybe 6 yards, tackled down about the 30-yard line. We'll call it 2nd and 4, maybe 2nd and 5. I'm just pulling up the Bears roster because, dude, I don't know the Bears third stringers. So hold on a second. All right, let's go. So Brett Ripon, I think he's their second string, and I don't even know if he's playing. On second down, pump fakes left, throws right, incomplete at the feet of Travis Horner, the 6-year back out of Miami. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for the Bears here on the opening drive of this game. I'll just enjoy some Cole Gamecast tonight. Let's go, Captain Redbeard. Appreciate you. AKM Chiefs Kingdom with the 2. Appreciate that. Raven Blood Rot with the 5. So I'm moving to Olathe soon. What's some good spots for barbecue? Joe's Barbecue is in Olathe. It's my favorite place in the Kansas City area. You'll be right by it. 3rd and 6 for the Bears. In the gun, 2 out wide to each side. The Chiefs are showing pressure. They're showing blitz up the middle by a linebacker. Are they going to bring it? No. They back out, looking left, throwing left, caught Jalen Watson actually with the tackle, but there is a flag on the play, and we'll see what that is. It was a first down, 6-yard gain. Yeah, definitely Joe's, Raven. Got to get some Joe's. Holding on the defense, number 44. I think that's what? That's Cam Jones. Cam Jones got tagged with the hold. Yeah, he held on number 88, pulled that jersey, and actually kind of halted the progress of his route. It was within 5 yards, but you can't hold that bad. Holy smokes. Yeah, Creed getting extended. Yeah, we've already been talking about that a little bit here. We could talk about it more on a commercial break. Deep down the field, Bagent throws all the way down to the 35. The receiver targeted takes it down inside the 20. That was number 83 with the catch. Nasimba Webster, I don't know if that ends silent or not. Chamari Connor was in the area. Jalen Watson was in the area. And the Bears are inside the red zone. Yeah, Creed Humphrey got $18 million APY on a 4-year extension today. The Bears are going to run it up the gut, starting at the 24, and they're going to shove their way up to about the 20-yard line. 13 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter here. As the Bears move their way down, remember, a lot of the Bears starters are not playing. A lot of the Chiefs starters, none of them are playing. Julia said, we lost, season over. Oh, no. Infidel said, I can watch the Bills, but not the Chiefs in Kansas City. Yeah, it's a mess, dude. You have to watch it from an antenna. I bought an antenna for this game, and I have a 24-inch TV right here. So I could have the coaxial cable or whatever it is. All right, Bears at the 16-yard line in the gun, 2nd and 6. Chiefs bring pressure, and they are going to get home. Sacked for at least a 5-yard loss. Cole Christensen was bearing down. I think Dickerson was in the area. I mean, holy smokes, dude. They had Chiefs everywhere. They were swarming them. Flag on the play, though. Oh, no. Holding on the Chiefs' defense. It was holding on Sky Moore. Just kidding. It was holding on Kelvin Joseph. They're both the same number. Holding on Kelvin Joseph. So a 5-yard loss, at least a 5-yard loss of a sack of Cole Christensen was negated by a hold called on Kelvin Joseph, and that's going to be an automatic first down and move the chains 5 yards. I don't know what are the refs doing here? No, they're not really talking about it. Holding on Snead. No, not Snead. Every flag on the Chiefs is holding. Yeah, and Snead's not even in the game. He's with the Titans now. The Bears are now at the 10.5-yard line, I formation. 12 minutes left in the first quarter. They are going to hand it off outside the right hash, splits the tackle, and the guard is going to move up to about the 5-yard line. Really within striking distance here for the Bears. Hey, does my audio sound good? You guys hear me? Sound clear? I think it does. I'm just making sure because, dude, I'll show you what's going on my desk here. I've got cables everywhere. I've got an antenna draped across my desk, the 24-inch TV here. I've got all kinds of stuff going on so I could call this game. Fake the handoff, roll out right, pump fake, trying to get to the edge, dives, pylon, touchdown Bears. Problem is there is yet another flag on the play. Tyson Bagent. I think that's how you say his last name. If I'm wrong, please let me know. He dives in, hits the pylon, but there's a flag on the play. Holding on Kelvin Joseph again. Holy smokes, Kelvin Joseph. This is a guy fighting for the roster and having all these holds, man. Not looking good. Malik Herring was trying to chase down number 17, QB for the Bears, as he dove. He pump fakes. runs to the corner here, dives, hits the inside of the pylon, touchdown Bears. Joseph fighting his way off the roster. He's not going to make the team. Yeah, he was fighting for a depth piece spot. PAT for the Bears, by the way, is good right down the middle. Casey Wolf is headbutting the field goal post in pain. Cole is the best. He's the next Nick Wright, but better. Well, holy smokes, dude. I think Nick Wright is killing the game, bro. So I'm just me, but dude, I appreciate the kind words. I mean, Nick, like me, grew up in KC, and it's been awesome to see Nick just climb and rise, and yeah, you love to see it. I just realized this isn't on. There you go. That'll give you some more light. Ooh, that lights it up bright. Yeah, man, Nick Wright's awesome, dude. Super happy for Nick and to see his rise. 18 million APY for Creed. If you guys are not privy to what's going on, we're on a commercial break, so I'll talk about it real quick. But Creed Humphrey just got extended. Highest paid center in the NFL. 4 years, $72 million, including $50 million guaranteed. And I actually thought it was a typo, but if you do 72 divided by 4, like 72 divided by 4, 18 million APY. I thought he was going to get somewhere around 14.5 to 15 million, and that would have made him the highest paid center in the NFL. 18 million. I mean, that almost resets the center market. If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look it up, but I could have swore the highest paid center. Let me look it up. Highest paid centers in the NFL. Yeah. I'm not tripping. Yeah. Here it is. Look. It was Frank Ragnow, $13.5 million per year. Lloyd Cushenberry, $12.5 million. Ryan Kelly, $12.4. Eric McCoy, $12. Like, this was the center market. So I said, okay, Creed will get extended, right? Maybe hit like 14.5, 15, like, and that'll make him the highest paid center. Nah, 18 million APY for Creed Humphrey. Well-deserved. Congratulations to him for getting quite the payday, man. It's big news for Creed Humphrey. After the Bears touchdown and PAT, Chris Oladokun is set to take the field after this kickoff here. We are back from commercial break. Captain Redbeard, thanks again for the 2, AKM as well. Justin with the 5. Sup, Cole? Saw the news and let me say, about time. Well-deserved for Creed and pretty reasonable for both sides. Heck yeah, dude. It was more than I thought as far as average per year, but not complaining. You needed to lock him up. He's the best center in football now that Kelsey retired, or arguably best, or top 3. Whoa, okay, Carson Steele is going to catch this ball inside the 10, and he's going to take it up to almost the 40-yard line. Carson Steele, the running back, fullback hybrid, he gets north to south fast. Straight up field. He's not playing around. He's not dancing. He's just going straight up field, finding a hole that he can. And he's almost to the 40-yard line. That guy has worked his way up the depth chart. Definitely has an ink, in my opinion, on the 53-man roster. And if he can also show out on special teams like that, that's another win. Could use him in multiple ways on offense and almost as a 4-phase special teamer. Chris O in the gun. He's going to hand it off to Deneric Prince, who's going to get swallowed up after a gain of about a half a yard, 11 minutes left in the first quarter. Bears march down on the opening drive, scored a touchdown. Multiple Chiefs players were caught holding. Cam Jones once, Kelvin Joseph twice. One Kelvin Joseph hold negated a 6 or 7 yard loss of a sack by Cole Christensen, kept the Bears driving. They ended up getting it into the end zone here on the opening drive. Can the Chiefs answer? Again, the game doesn't matter. Preseason. It's a televised scrimmage, but we are watching for people fighting for roster spots at this point in time. Chris Oladokun in the pistol, and he's going to pitch it to Prince. Right side blown up after a gain of about a yard. Just shy of the 40-yard line. Another flag on the play. Holding on the Chiefs, 10-yard penalty. Lucas Niang with the hold. Last game, the refs barely called anything. Barely called any flags. They've called everything against the Chiefs so far in this game. It was a definite hold. I mean, he pulled on that shoulder and yanked the guy. That's a hold. Dez with the 22 months, probably because Jason Kelsey was at 17 million before he retired. Is that where he was? If so, that definitely makes sense, and that is not something that I took into account when I was doing some Creed math and research, was what Jason Kelsey's contract looked like. If he was at 17 million a year, then that completely makes sense. Chris Oladokun in the gun, looks middle of the field, tosses wide open. Kadarius Toney stumbles, but falls forward and gets hit. Got enough, though, for a first down, just shy of midfield. So they needed 20 yards and got about 21. Yeah, pressure bearing down. Toney lined up far left side. Kind of runs upfield like he's going to go deep. Cuts inside. Pretty wide open. Toney is a guy fighting for the roster spot here. He's a guy the Chiefs traded for a couple seasons ago and continues to fall his way down the depth chart and is definitely fighting for a spot today. Can he do enough to make it? We shall see. Chris O sets up a screen right side to Deneric Prince, spins off a tackle, and is only going to get about 3 yards. 9.5 minutes left in the first. Chiefs marching slowly but surely here. We still only adding him to the roster. Toney, yeah, he's got an uphill battle to make it. I don't know that Toney makes the roster. We'll see, though. Poor Toney, this is his last chance, and I don't see it working out. Yeah, the bummer is Toney carries a $2.5 million cap hit. If the Chiefs move on from him, it's a $2.5 million dead cap. So they just eat $2.5 million, but I don't know how he makes a roster over some of these guys that are on there now. 2nd and 7, Chris O in the gun, looks right, pressure. He gets hit as he throws, connects with Kadarius Toney. Once again, though, 9-yard gain. 6-yard gain, my bad. They're 1 yard shy of the first down. I forgot that Prince had a 3-yard screen before that. But Toney caught right side, spins around, gets hit by a couple of guys, just runs like a short hitch route right side, turns upfield, gets about 6 yards. This is the 3rd and very short. Toney running off the field here. So you've got no Toney on 3rd and very short. 3rd and 1. Send him on a snow globe, please. Please. Justin, thanks for the 2-bomb. I'll answer that in a minute. Oh, really? Appreciate the 2. Chris O, I formation, hands it off to Prince, and he gets nowhere. He needed 1, got none. 4th and 1. The Chiefs have crossed midfield. You could go for it. This is a place you can definitely go for it. Thoughts on the Dotson trade? Yeah, very interesting that the Commanders would trade Dotson. I think it was for a 3rd round pick, and then there was like a 5th round pick involved. Then the Eagles gave up 2 7ths. I think you got a 3rd. The Eagles gave up a 3rd and 2 7ths for Dotson, and then they sent Dotson in a 5th. I think it was something like that. 4th and 1, handed off to Deneric Prince, blown up for a 3-yard loss. Turnover on downs for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs O-line could get nowhere. I'm not even going to blame Prince. I mean, there's nothing you could do there. They hand it off out of the gun, and there's nowhere to go. The O-line completely collapsed, and worth noting, Wanye Morris was grabbing his knee at the end of that play. Wanye Morris was grabbing his knee of that failed 4th down. Looked like 64. He yanked my headphone out. Prince is not good. He would be better with the starting O-line. You can only judge these players so much based on who they have. This is like the 3rd team O-line, maybe a mix of some seconds. Wanye's in there, but the line is not good. Bad play calls. Yeah, I'm a little surprised they ran out of the gun on 4th and 1. Pull all 53 roster players. Most running backs ain't good when the line blocks no one. True. I mean, am I saying Prince could do better? Sure, why not? But he had nowhere to go. He gets the ball and everybody's there. Yeah. And he just ain't good on 4th and 1. Mahomes just makes up for it. Hey, man, QB sneak. That's what they should have done. Yeah, just what Chiefs fan 24 said. They should have done a QB sneak. Yeah, my rate said Bears almost took the handoff. Exactly. Wanye was terrible on this drive, and he was grabbing his knee on that last play, too. I like how this guy said, I don't see any other news on this one. Adam Schefter is the one that reported on it. Yeah, Wanye Morris is getting his knee looked at, right knee. He's grimacing in pain. He dealt with a knee bruise, a contusion during training camp. And he was kind of bouncing back from that. He's laying on the table in pain at the side, getting attended to by medical staff. So that's a bit of a bummer for Wanye. Turnover on downs. The Bears are going to get it at the 46, their own 46 near midfield. They're in the gun. Steps back to throw. Left side, incomplete. Pass dropped before it could even get started. The target was Tyler Scott, the 2-year wideout out of Cincinnati. How's the antenna working for you? Dude, Rave, it's working fine, man. I got the TV on my desk, a 24-inch TV right here. And I've got the antenna out this basement window. You can see the cord. Basement window is there, and it's been fine so far. So far, so good. Thanks for the recommendation on that. Appreciate you. Let's see. They hand off and are going to get absolutely nowhere. Felix and Udike Uzama might have been there on the tackle. I think Jack Cochran was close too. Might have been a combo of both of them there. Oh, really? With the 2-bomb said, we got you. We know you got 3 rings, but my Bears are back. Hey, let's go, dude. Thanks so much for the 2-bomb. Sorry, I'm a little late on that. Dude, Bears look good. I am taking a lot of the hires on Underdog when it comes to Caleb Williams. Yards. I just placed a big 5 NFL season long pick'em, and one of my 5 was taking the higher on Caleb Williams at 3,600 passing yards. I don't know how you do not get more than 3,600 passing yards when you have Keenan Allen, you got DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, you've got Roma Dunze that they just drafted. Like, I don't know how they don't light it up this year. We've got a Bear down on the field being tended to right now. He is definitely in pain. That's going to be Larry Borum, 4-year veteran, offensive lineman out of Missouri. He is down on the ground in pain, being attended to, and it is going to be a commercial break. Posted with the 5. Looking forward to another football season with the HBTC family. Let's go 3-peat. Let's go, man. Appreciate you. Rave, thanks again for... Rave is the one that said, hey, I know this is on channel 38, but just get an HD antenna. Like, the technology in these antennas are fine. You'll be able to watch the TV just fine and call the game. And honestly, bro, I didn't fully believe you, but I believed you enough to buy a TV and buy the antenna and try it out. I tried it out today, ran the channels, 38.1 on the local TV, just fine, no lag, no cutting in and out. And then what's even better is, I mean, it's a little bit of a bummer. I got to look down, I think, to call the game instead of over here. But I got 2 big monitors now, and none of them has the game on it, and I can really focus a little bit better. What happens to Bolton? Is he out for the year? No, Error Red. They're just not playing him. Not playing a lot of the starters. Yeah, they're not playing a lot of the starters today. So many starters not playing. Like, any starter you could think of, they're out. Okay, so Tyson is number 2 QB. Can you tell me how to say his last name? Badgent? Is that how you say it? I want to say it right. So Tyson is the number 2 QB, and Shane Waldron is the offensive coordinator. There we go. Yeah, oh, really is a Bears fan, so he knows his stuff. Oh, Gateway was answering with the 2-bomb. He was answering Gateway. Gateway said, who's the Bears QB tonight? Yeah, let me know how to pronounce his name. Badgent. Bagent? Bagent. Bad. Dude, 2 people have said Bagent. I need oh really in the... Oh really, which one is it? Badgent? Oh, Bagent. Oh really is a Bears fan, and he said Bagent. Thank you. They are carting off the former Missouri offensive lineman Larry Borum right now. He's on the back of the cart. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the correction on the Bears QB2. It's number 17, Tyson Bagent. But it's spelled Bagent. Bagent on 3rd and 9 in the gun. Right side throws on a bit of a slant, and it's going to be caught, turned upfield, about 2 yards shy of the first down. Do the Bears go for it? They are in Chiefs territory. Oh, really? Said you guys. Boogent. Is that? It's Boogent? I like that a lot. Tyson Boogent. No, I'm just playing. It's Bagent. Bagent caught me slipping. Under center, man in motion. They fake the handoff, roll out right. He hits his man and he drops it. Turnover on downs, back-to-back drives. Once for the Chiefs, once for the Bears. I think Bagent threw it a little harder than needed. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, throws it to the running back that initially, it's Homer, that initially had the fake handoff, and it was just a little bit behind him and a little high. Couldn't reel it in. That was a perfect play call for the Bears. It worked. It works until it doesn't. So with that, the Chiefs are going to take over. Own 46-yard line. Chris O fakes a handoff, throws it right to Justin Ross. He tiptoes his way up the field. Does he get 10 yards before going out of bounds? That is the question. They're going to say he had enough for the first down, gain of 10 yards. First down, Kansas City. Justin Ross with his first catch of the day. I'm going to pull up the box score here. Chiefs-Bears preseason box score. I want the ESPN box score, though, is what I really want. Justin Ross is back out there. 1st and 10, Chris O in the gun, 2 out wide to his left. Looks right, connects on a check down to, I believe, Irv Smith Jr. for about 4 yards. I'm going to the box score here of the Chiefs and Bears game just so I can pull up some additional stats when I need them. Jennifer, thanks so much for the 5. Tyson Bagent, number 2, and Shane Waldron, offensive coordinator. There we go. Baywatch, said Pepe. What's up, Pepe? Nice profile pic. He's got old Cole back in his rapper days. They're showing Jawan Taylor and others on the sideline. Chris O, meanwhile, hands it off up the middle for about no gain. That was Carson Steele with the handoff. You're so happy about Creed's extension? Heck yeah, man. He got a bunch of money. $18 million APY. Woo! Justin Ross, let's go. Yeah. Wentz was a free agent. Yep, the Chiefs signed him to a 1-year deal. Ross and Tony, the stars right now. Yeah, Chris O's got a couple guys to throw to. 3rd and 7. Carson Steele lined up like a wide receiver, but gets called back in, so he's in shotgun to the right of Chris Oladokun. Chris has 3 options left side. He's going to step up and fires it deep down the field, overthrows McCole Hardman by 3 football fields. Incomplete. 4th down. Greg Coleman with the 100 bomb. Like a kid in a candy store. Cole, it's great to have you back in the ears. Say hello to all the HBTC fam. Let's freaking go. Greg with the 100 bomb. Thanks so much, man. Chris Oladokun steps up, hit as he throws, chucks it way over the head of McCole Hardman. Now, did he expect McCole Hardman, based on the coverage, to actually angle his route more towards the end zone? And McCole didn't and maintained more of a crossing pattern? That's the question. Butker misses. Just wide right. Like the Buffalo Bills' entire franchise in clutch games when it matters. Butker with the miss there. So Bears still up 7-0. Butker missed a... What did he miss? I don't know how many yards it was. He missed a 40-something yarder. Greg Coleman, thanks so much for the 100 bomb, man. Hope you're doing well. We have 2,100 people in chat. Appreciate the heck out of all y'all. It's good to be back. Super exciting. This is a little different. I've never streamed a game. I'm using a TV, 24-inch TV right here, so I might be ahead of y'all. I'm normally on YouTube TV, and you guys are always like, hey, you're a whole play behind. Well, for this, I am probably potentially ahead. It was a 59-yard attempt. It was a deep one. 59-yard attempt. He had the distance by far. Just right, though. You're way ahead? Dang, that's crazy. Am I ahead of y'all? Let me know. You're ahead, you're ahead. What in the Sam hell is going on? I still feel like it was a bad hold. Oh, I don't know. I still feel like I should probably, like, what do you guys think? If I'm ahead of most of y'all, I feel like I should stream in the future off YouTube TV. Because you probably don't want me ahead, I would think. Well, if I'm ahead, can't you just pause me? Actually, if I'm ahead of all y'all, you can pause me, and then you can catch up with your broadcast. That might actually be the win. That might actually be the win. Yeah, I'm blacked out of YouTube TV, so I'm using a freaking 24-inch TV with an antenna out my basement window right now. Yo, what's up, Glenn? Man, I appreciate all y'all being in here. Let's go. The starters aren't playing. The comments don't make sense on pause. That's true. You're ahead. You ahead is way better. Yeah, because I think you could pause me, right? And then sync me up that way. Barely ahead. I actually had to turn you back so I don't get spoiled. Yeah. How far ahead am I for some of y'all? Like 30 seconds? I paused and it works perfect. Okay, good. Susie said you're way behind us. You might want to refresh my page, possibly. How is Steele looking? Okay so far, Dakota. Nothing crazy yet. The O-line is really struggling. Backwards 20 seconds. All right, bet. NFL Network showing the game. I couldn't watch it from the Kansas City area. Hulu is 30 seconds behind. A play ahead. Okay. Yeah, we've been on a commercial break, but we just came back. It's the cheerleaders dancing. I just want to see one of them do a backflip, but they did not. So we're back from commercial break. Rippin now is in the game at QB. Under center, pitches it, left side, blown up. And he's going to actually shed that tackle and get about a yard. You had a Chiefs defender penetrate the line, Derek Nottie diving at the ankle. It's interesting to see Derek Nottie in the game. Derek Nottie might be one of those situations like Jalen Watson. Jalen Watson is in this game right now just to get some reps in. He didn't play at all during training camp. Didn't play in the first 2 preseason games, so Jalen Watson is getting some reps in now. Derek Nottie is kind of in the same situation where maybe they're just letting him get some reps under his belt before the regular season game. 53 seconds behind me, so Mike, pause me for 50 seconds and we'll be good. Why is McColl in the game? I mean, he's one of the depth piece guys too. He's going to be your wide receiver 5, 6 on the roster if he makes it. The Bears are setting up a screen right side. The D-line bit. There's a lot of room to go. Sheds a tackle all the way down to the 35-yard line for the Bears. Gain of about 16. Flag on the play, though. Cole, do you think they should trade Patrick Mahomes to relieve cap space? Thank you for the time. All right, football analysis is not using his analysis as he trolls me in the comments at this point in time. Yeah, you guys need a quarterback? Is that what's going on? We'll trade you Patrick Mahomes for 10 first-round picks and Justin Jefferson, and you guys keep Justin Jefferson's contract. Hey, if you haven't seen my interview with Football Analysis on his page, it dropped earlier this week, and we did a whole Chiefs preview. If you haven't checked that out, make sure to go ahead. I would enjoy watching Patrick as my team's QB, yes, if you are asking. Fair enough. 2nd and 13, so that was a call actually on the Bears there to back them up. They're at their own 46. Rippin's going to rip it deep right side. Almost picked off, actually, by Kelvin Joseph, number 24, defensive back. He turned into the receiver. The receiver actually turned into the DB. So number 83, Webster, turned into the defensive back on that play as Kelvin Joseph made a play on the ball there. You got your heat pad. Let's go. Let's go, Nighthawk. A call against the Bears, finally. Finally a call against the Bears. Is Football Analysis editor Troy? No. He's got his own channel, does his own thing. I mean, Troy's got a channel, but it's they're both Vikings fans, actually. But no, not the same person. So the Bears take a timeout, first timeout, I think, of the half for them. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Why isn't Wentz playing? I feel like you know what you have in Wentz. He's the dedicated backup quarterback, QB2. So they're resting a lot of the key starters or some, like, certified backups. Like CEH is not RB1, that's Pacheco, and he's out. Yo, Brand with the 15 bomb, boarding my plane to head home. Have fun, everyone listening to Nightbot. Enjoy the game. See you on the other side. Go Chiefs, third string. Let's go, Brand. Thanks so much for the 15 bomb. What's Editor Troy's Vikings channel? It's not a Vikings channel. It's a Timberwolves channel. How be thy game. He hasn't dropped a video in a couple months on it, though. 3rd and 13 for the Bears after that incompletion. Rippin in the gun, one man in motion to the left side. He's got a running back right side. Chiefs rush 4. Pocket holds. Rippin rips it. Middle of the field, caught all the way down to the 37-yard line. Tackle made by Roland Wallace and Kelvin Joseph, and they're going to get enough for the first down, moving the chains. You're getting 70-plus yards this game, said Justin Ross. Let's go, dude. What's up, Wormy? Yep. Found a soft spot in zone, and Rippin penetrated, or really just found a good soft spot thanks to his receiver being QB friendly there. First down, Bears. It was Webster again. Gage with the 10. Appreciate it. I'll talk about that in a second. They're going to hand it off on first down. Tackled hard. Malik Herring in the area. Cam Jones. He's a bit slow to get up. He was a bit slow to get up there after a gain of about 2 for the Bears. Let me see this replay. FAU was right there, but so was Cam Jones. He freaking, I mean, there was a lot of contact there. Helmet to helmet, maybe. It looked like Cam Jones was holding up here, but I think he's all right. 2nd and 9. It was only a gain of 1. Rippin in the gun. Flicks the running back out wide, so he's by himself. 2 options, both sides. Chiefs show pressure. They're going to blitz off the right side. Quick pass, caught. Gain of about 5. I thought maybe that was going to be intercepted. Caught by Scott. That rhymed. Tyler Scott, 2-year back out of Cincinnati. A minute and a half left in the first quarter. 3rd and short, I believe. Gage, love how your channel has grown, man. I've been here since you started. I love other guys over Sky Moore, but he knows how to play every receiver position on the team. Much love. Thanks so much for the 10 bomb, Gage. Yeah, I mean, and I think Sky is pretty safe, and there's pretty much proof to show you right here in this game, and I'll explain in a second. 3rd and 3, Rippin in the gun. He's got options on each side. Chiefs are going to bring 5, but Scott is going to take the pass, catch it right side, makes 2 men miss, and he's down at the 13-yard line. First down, Bears. They are dangerously close to the end zone here. Marching once again inside the red zone. Malik Herring was actually in coverage on Scott. You had a defensive end in coverage on Scott because he peeled off while the Chiefs brought pressure, trying to disguise a little bit of Spagnuolo-style blitz, and it came back to bite him there as the defensive end tried to peel out in coverage against a speedy wide receiver. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Could be the last play of the quarter. 13-yard line under center I formation. They're going to hand it off left side. Finds a nice gap, and he's going to run for about 6 yards down at about the 8 into first quarter. Yeah, Gage, if you want to know if Sky Moore is safe, I don't think he's playing today. They're resting basically the starters. So let me go look. Adam Teicher had a list of those who are not playing. Where's Sky? Maybe he's dressed out. Oh, wait. Here we go. Maybe he will get some reps. So I might have misspoke. Looks like Sky Moore may get a few plays tonight. After all, he didn't practice during the week with the group that will play tonight, but he's out there for early warm-ups. I have not seen Sky Moore out on the field yet, but he is dressing up. So let me know if you guys have seen him. Have you seen Sky Moore out on the field? I don't think that I have at this point in time. I was going to say, if Sky didn't dress out, that's pretty much proof that he's making this roster. However, he did dress out. I don't think he's played yet. Yeah, he's dressed up. Yeah, Carson Steele's playing. You've seen Sky out there? Okay, yeah. I haven't seen him out yet, but I am kind of, when you call the game, it's hard to see everything going on. Shout out to Alejandra. I almost said A, but I was like, I don't think that's right. Feels like the Chiefs' second and third team players are playing not to get hurt. Bears' second and third are playing to get an opportunity elsewhere. Could be right. It's looking like that so far. Yeah, Sky is dressed out. You're right. but I don't know that I've seen him in the game yet. Pretty Ricky just DM'd me back. I messaged him yesterday asking about a Creed Humphrey update. And he messaged me back today and basically said he wasn't sure when exactly the Creed Humphrey deal would be getting done. And it got done like a few hours after he said that, which is pretty funny. You're starting to worry about this team? It's all third strings, man. Third and fourth strings. What are you worried about? Yeah, it's Spanish. Heck yeah. Is it Alejandre or Alejandra? All right, start of the second quarter. Here we go. Give me a second. I'm going to sit for a bit here. Ooh, Brett Veach is speaking. Veach. Oh, they're talking about the deal that they got done with Creed Humphrey. Let's go. Had a lot of good dialogue with Creed over the last couple of days and got it done. Sky was standing next to Pat. That's where I saw him. Nice. We're playing the third stringers too. Yeah. I think you're playing maybe some of their second stringers, perhaps. I mean, some of the Chiefs' second stringers are out there. Chat's going crazy. Yeah, it's moving. We got 2,000 people in chat, man. Appreciate all y'all being here. You've enjoyed the game so far. Almost real football. Getting very close. Creed is such a huge contract, means that Trey Smith is gone. Possibly user. Yeah, you can't sign everybody. And I could remind me about Trey Smith. I'll talk about that in a second because there's a couple possibilities, but I'm about to call this play here. 2nd and 4. Ripping under center. Hands it off. The running back tries to bounce outside, but heck nah. Cole Christensen, Kelvin Joseph in the area, tackling him for a couple yards loss. Morris is out with a right knee injury. Yeah, actually, I saw the exact play he went down on and grabbed his knee. Wanya Morris has been ruled out with a knee injury. Morris won't play the rest of the game because of the knee. Any kind of long-term absence for him means the Chiefs will have to keep Lucas Niang as their backup tackle. Yikes. Bring me back home, man, said Derek Gore 17 minutes ago. He wants to come back to Kansas City. 3rd and 7, Rippin in the gun. He's got 2 options left. He looks left, doesn't like it, steps up in the pocket. He's going to have to scramble. He throws a touchdown pass, but he clearly crossed the line of scrimmage. Flag on the play as well. It looked like Rippin was a full yard past the line of scrimmage when he threw that ball. Darrell. Gateway with the 5. Anybody worried right now needs to remember this is preseason and none of these results truly matter. Facts. There could be some concerns about roster spots, but I wouldn't be overly concerned about the team based on the performance you see from the majority of people out here on the field tonight that won't be on the team next week. Let's see what the flag on the play is here. Yo, what's up, Ron? Two fouls against the offense. Holding number 69. Nice. That's going to be declined, and then illegal forward pass. 5-yard penalty, loss of down for the Bears. Yeah, he was clearly past the line of scrimmage. Showed a little lack of awareness there. Who's your favorite Chiefs players? Of all time, Derek Thomas. What's up, Maria? Question is, will we still get the 3-peat? I mean, I hope so, Peter. It's going to be hard to... it's going to be hard, but I hope so. Did Kadarius Toney finally do something? What's up, Jer? With the 2-bomb? He caught a couple passes. I could pull up the box score. I don't know exactly what it looks like. But the Bears are going to try a 35-ish yard field goal attempt, and whew, it was good. It looked like they might have missed it, but the field goal is good. So if you look at the Chiefs receiving leaders, Kadarius Toney is leading the room. 2 catches for 26 yards on 2 targets. Justin Ross has 1 for 10. Irv Smith Jr. 1 for 3. Prince 1 for 3. McCole Hardman was targeted kinda, but it was thrown a mile over his head. Andrew with the 12 months. I'm glad Creed deal got done. Do you think Trey will get a contract now or not? Thank you for the reminder. So regarding Trey Smith, I don't know. Now that Creed got paid and it's a pretty big contract, $18 million APY, the Chiefs have a couple decisions that they need to make. Do you opt to somehow after this season move on from Joe Thuney, eat about $10 million in dead cap to save about $16 million, and then do you say, hey, we're getting a deal done with Trey Smith, knowing that that's going to cost you about $20 million APY? Do you move on from Joe Thuney, who's almost 32, even though he's been the best guard in football, opting to extend Trey Smith on a 3-4 year deal and keep him around, he's 25, 26? You're going to have to probably choose Thuney or Trey Smith. The kick is going to be caught, I think, by McCole Hardman at the 2-yard line. He cuts upfield. He's going to go left side. Hardman is fast, shedding tackles all the way up to the 45-yard line. A great return by McCole Hardman. This is, if he wants to make the roster, this is a place where I think he can shine in the return game, both as a kicker and as a punt returner. Then obviously with McCole, you can plug him in the offense if you need to. And that was a great return by Hardman. Weaved his way up left side, made a couple men miss, fought through a tackle, gets down, gets the team close to midfield here. Justin Ross is out there, Irv Smith Jr., Carson Steele. McCole Hardman, after that kick return, is out on the offense as well. I don't think Sky Moore has seen the field yet. Yep, Nick Bolton is on a contract year as well. So you have the decision to make also about Nick Bolton. Do you give him another, do you re-sign him? It's not just about the O-line, right? Called timeout by the Chiefs. They didn't like what they saw. Something was up there. So their first time out of the game. Prince is awful. Part of the problem with whoever's been running is the O-line has been getting completely trampled. And now you have Wanye Morris out. He's out of the game. So you've got, I don't even know who's on the left side right now. I'll have to tell you when I look at the broadcast when they're back from commercial break, because we're on a commercial break here. But yeah, when the O-line doesn't give you anything, you're not going to be able to run. Yeah, Gimmick said third team O-line is trash. Yeah, they're getting handled right now, and it's not setting any running back up for success. Carson Steele, Prince, none of them are able to do anything right now. Prince is good. Yeah, I think he makes the roster, but I'm not as sure about Prince as I am as Steele. Mary, what's up? How's the family doing? They're doing good. I think the kids are down now, and Danny's upstairs doing something while I call the game. Gimmick. Yeah, bro, I could read your username right away. McCole signed my shoe when he went to my school. That's awesome. YLDC, that's so cool. Love that. Backup O-line has been terrible. Yeah, they're on the struggle bus right now. Yeah, McCole Hardman had a good return there, 43-yarder. So Chiefs GM Brett Veach on the broadcast, per Charles Goldman, says they hope to get more work done with other young players after the Creed Humphrey extension. Trey Smith and Nick Bolton are among players in contract years. Yep. We may have the worst running back room in the league. It is definitely not helpful that Clyde Edwards-Helaire is a huge question mark. With his health issues, he's not playing tonight. The depth is questionable outside of Pacheco and CEH. Carson Steele, I'm excited about him, but he is an undrafted rookie. I don't know what to expect from him. I'm not going to put a lot of expectations on that guy. I don't think he's going to play a ton of offensive snaps to start. And then you've got Deneric Prince. And then if CEH isn't reliable, I think you need to go get a veteran. Quite possibly so. Jason Chu-Godrican now as the left tackle. Ross was lost. Is that why they call the timeout, Trey? If that is the case, they've had to do that in training camp multiple times. Justin Ross was confused at training camp multiple plays, and they had to reset the play after explaining to Ross what was going on. If that happened again, that's a bit unfortunate because Ross has been struggling with the playbook a little bit during camp. They're playing a video of Matt Nagy throwing a touchdown pass to Brett Veach in college? What? That's insane. Chris O, he fakes a handoff to Steele, rolls right, looking deep, doesn't like it, throws it at the feet of Irv Smith Jr. It's really just throws it away. There was nowhere to go. My dog, Cole, glad to be back in season. What's up, Bino, with the 11 months? Appreciate you, man. Y'all should trade for Khalil Herbert. You're not going to give up a lot for a running back, right? But they should probably consider a veteran addition to the running back room. Congrats to the Jags. You are the winner of the Justin Ross lottery. What does that mean? That when Justin Ross gets waived, they're gonna claim him off waivers? Is that what that means? Chris O in the gun, 3 to his right, looks left, throws middle of the field to the right, caught by the rookie 4th round draft pick tight end Jared Wiley, slung down after a gain of about 3. Yeah, Derek Gore wants to come back to KC. I saw that. Yes, sir. Lame throw? Yeah, I mean, he took what was there. It's going to be 3rd and 7. All right, 3rd and 7. Carson Steele is in the backfield. Chris O in the gun. He's got 3 options left side. McCole Hardman motions to the slot. Chris O is going to have to scramble right. He's going to try to run, and there's nowhere to go, so he dives forward at the 50-yard line. Gain of 3, 4th and 5. I mean, dude, I understand the play got broke up a little bit, but you got to try to make a throw. You got to try to make a throw, man. Wiley needs a different number. 12 on a tight end is a little bit weird. Do I want some steak? Yes, please. Thank you for the member. Someone gifted me. Let's go. Shout out to whoever got the gifted to Atomic Lizard. The growth of your channel is crazy. Remember watching your video on the draft where you talked about Justin Ross, and now he's here? Let's go, Chiefs fan. Appreciate you, man. The growth has been extremely humbling, and I'm super grateful, man. Super grateful. I know I don't normally look down, but I've got a TV right here. I'm streaming the game, or calling the game, using an antenna on local television. The punt is going to bounce at the 5. Touched by a bear. Chiefs jump on it. Bounces off his leg. Chiefs ball, 5-yard line. It bounced at the 5, bounced back towards the 10. Number 30 on the Bears is just in the area, and it bounces off his leg. So it bounces off the leg of Tarvarius Moore, the defensive back, and the Chiefs jump on it. It's a Chiefs ball inside the 5. I think Keith Taylor pounced on that ball. The refs are all meeting, all 5 of them. They initially ruled it Chiefs ball, recovered by the special teams there. Let's see what the refs have to say about it. Yeah, so it bounced off number 30. Then it was recovered by Kansas City. 1st and goal for the Chiefs. Great freaking punt, dude. 30 pulls up to block, and it bounces off of his leg. I think he was supposed to return this punt. He pulls forward 4 yards to block like the ball was going to bounce in the back of the end zone. However, the punt god, Matt Ariza, put a perfect backspin on it. It bounced forward into his calf. Chiefs ball at the 9. Chris O throws. McCole Hardman caught, makes 3 people miss, and is down at the 3-yard line. I thought McCole was going to potentially snake his way into the end zone there. Gain of 5, maybe 6, 1st and goal for the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, you want to talk about an awesome special teams play, that's Matt Ariza, dude. A perfect punt by Matt Ariza, bounces, and I think they keep showing Jaden Hicks on the sideline. The rookie 4th round pick, safety Jaden Hicks, might have been the one to bounce on that ball. McCole Hardman in motion to the left, Chris O in the gun, Carson Steele in the backfield. He looks left and throws a pick at the 1-yard line. Bears ball at the 10. Basically negated that turnover. It's almost as if the punt recovery didn't happen. Bears football at the 10. Chris O should have flicked it outside to Carson Steele. He was open and had room. Not saying he would have scored a touchdown, but instead Chris tried to force it in. Left side to Jared Wiley. The route got jumped. Bears ball. Carson Steele you could have checked it to him left side. I don't know that he would have scored, but he had the opportunity to potentially be able to do so. Yeah, bad read by Chris O, the 3rd string QB. You're going to see that in these preseason games. Get him out, said Arch. Yeah, because you want to see Ian Book for the rest of this game? That's what y'all really want to see, huh? You want to see Ian Book? Andy with the 5. Thank you, man. I'm ready for McKinnon or Gore or Darrell Williams to come back or sign Cook or someone else. Prince and CEH aren't anything for depth, unfortunately. CEH is fine. He's a serviceable guy, but if you can't depend on him health-wise due to the PTSD flare-ups and the cyclic vomiting syndrome that he's been dealing with, it's bouts of vomiting spells that has him in the hospital. He's got to be hooked up to IVs for hydration purposes. Like, if you can't count on him, You need somebody else probably because you got Pacheco and Carson Steele. You probably need somebody else. Thanks so much for the 5, man. Let's go. Book sucks. Yeah, that's why someone's like, get Chris O out of there. You don't want to see Carson Book for the rest of the game, please. Yeah, Chris O, INT, 2 plays later, negates the punt. Crazy. With Wanye out, we may need to bring Donovan Smith to swing out with Kingsley. Yeah, if Donovan Smith is willing to come and play a backup spot, I would be all for it. You need O-line depth badly. You can't forget Super Bowl 55, man. You can't forget Super Bowl 55. I'm sorry, but Steele had 2 guys. Again, I'm telling you that Steele was a check down option. I'm not sure he would have scored. I'm not sure he would have scored there, but Chris O tried to force it in for the score and got picked off. Charles said HBTC for best YouTuber. Thanks for the kind words, man. What happened to Wanye? He went down with a knee injury. He was grabbing his knee after a play early in the game, and he's been ruled out. He had a knee bruise, knee contusion in training camp, and might not be right. He took a hit there, and he's hurting. So he's out for the rest of the game. All right, Bears ball. Ripping at the 11. 11 under center at the 11. 1 lone back behind him. 3 bunched up left side. He looks left, throws left. Ooh, great read on the ball. Jaden Hicks, man, almost. I mean, he blew the play up for basically a yard. But he almost made a play on the ball and made it incomplete. And Webster, I think the intended target who came down with that pass, I think, is down on the field. Unless they flipped camera sides, he was either on the other side of the field or he's the guy that caught the pass. Let me get a replay and I'll tell you in a second here. But Jaden Hicks flying downfield all over that. He's been one of the great picks of the draft for the Chiefs, man. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put this TV if I'm going to use it to stream. It feels weird for me to look down, but I've got a 24-inch TV right here. And so I'm calling the game like that. Yeah, Jaden Hicks made a great play there. 2nd and 8, only a gain of 2. Yeah, Hicks again, he's a freaking stud. He's been all over the field, and they're still looking at Webster at near the sideline, and he finally walks out of bounds. They still haven't shown a replay. Hardman looks good. He better look good. They're against third stringers. Yeah, he had a great kick return, a couple of nice catches. He flew in there, bro. Yes, sir. Jaden Hicks is the future. You love to see it. I'm excited for him. Was very excited when he got drafted. Perfecto said, love me some Hicks. Let's go, man. Everybody's loving them some Hicks. They didn't show the replay at all. So here we go. 2nd and 8. Ripping at the 13 in the gun. Might be changing the play here. He's got 2 out wide to his right. The Chiefs rush 4, playing for the run. It is an outside run. Missed tackle by Noddy, but wrapped up by 55. I don't know that number off the top of my head. I'm not going to lie. Swayze Bozeman. I was like 5'5", and he ain't offsides. 3rd and 5. 10.5 minutes left in the second quarter. They've shown that Nagy to Veach pass every year they've been there. I don't know why. I've never seen it, dude. I've been calling the game for 3 years now, and I don't normally pay attention to the broadcast like at all on commercials. It's a nice pass, though. Can you mount it behind the camera? Yeah, I don't know. I'd be looking up if I did that. I'll figure it out. Rippin has tons of time. Pump fakes. He's going to tuck it and run all the way down to the 28-yard line. Sliding down. Flag on the play. Holding on offense number 60. Half the distance to the goal. It's on Javin White. The Bears have a guy named Bill Murray on their team, dude. No, wait. I read the wrong 60. Number 60. They have 2 number 60. It's Bill Murray. That's actually hilarious, dude. Bill Murray, and he looks like this. Hey guys, it's Bill Murray. I'm off. I was holding, my bad. Okay, I'm done. 3rd and 13 for the Bears. Rip it in the gun. He's got a back to each side. 2 out wide to his left. He's looking right, and he's going to check it down for a 3-yard gain on 3rd and 12. God bless. Cole Christensen pushed him out. Mike Gerber with the 5 gifted. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate the 5 bomb. Let's go. Why are the safeties playing 15 yards off on 3rd and 5? I don't know, but we got to hold. So now it's 4th and 9. Brett Veach is about to be, for some of these dudes, about to be dead? What does that mean? 4th and 9. Punt is up. Caught at the 45 by Tony. Right side. He's got room. Ooh, he takes an awkward looking hit at the 40-yard line. Flag on the play again. Ooh, the refs love to throw these flags. Ronan said, that dude, Bill Murray, looks like someone you would find hiding in a Caddyshack hunting gophers. What the heck, dude? Illegal block in the back on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, and it was called on number 29, the UDFA linebacker Curtis Jacobs out of Penn State. Matt McMullen is way up top, waving at the camera. Ball was lost in translation. The ball was lost in translation? Yeah, Tony had a decent return, but it just got backed up 10 yards. Late flag. Nah, it was called during the return, or thrown during the return, rather. Mike, thanks again for the 5 gifted, man. Somebody said put in the Welshman. Louis Rezamet will see the field here soon. Probably the second half. Mahomes would not be a good flag football QB. Needs to be quick. Okay. Whatever you say, man. Why are they throwing so many flags? I don't know, but they're throwing a lot. Kind of shocking that none of these have been on Tony. Hey, come on now. No flags on Tony. Somebody said take him out. No. If you take him out, we'd have to see Ian Book the rest of the game. Well, now. Throw the book at him. Look, I am for the Tony lamp. Ooh, we're retiring that. Rob with a 5 FAU so slow off the line. I'll have to look at him more. It's hard when you call the game to see everything. That's why I go back and I'll rewatch it in the morning. You think they're shopping Kadarius Toney out? I mean, maybe. I think they would like to do that more than just releasing him, right? $2.5 million dead cap that you can salvage some of, I think, with a trade. Has anyone seen Mitch Holthus? I have not. He's probably calling the game on the radio, I would imagine, right? I would imagine. Cole, we should keep the Tony lamp even if Tony's gone? I don't know. Zay said, I'm embarrassed to call this my team's preseason. I mean, it's the 3rd and 4th strings, man. All the stars are sitting. It's all good. Do you believe in the 3P? I mean, I hope so, mister. Lyle Gravison just said, I think this is officially the somebody give us a 6th-round pick for Kadarius Toney. All right. Chris O in the gun at the 50-yard line. Hand it off to Steele. The best run of the night as Steele sheds multiple tackles. Shoved forward all the way to the 31-yard line. Carson Steele. Carson Steele with an 18-yard run. Dude, he is a beast. Carson Steele, man, pushing his way through multiple Bears defenders. Shed one tackle. Jukes right, makes a man miss. 3 Bears on him. He moves an additional 7 yards after contact with 3 Bears wrapped around him. Chris O, pistol. They hand it off to Carson Steele again, breaking a tackle. Oh my God, stiff-armed a man into the grave, through the field, down to the left side, near touchdown. He extended and got across the pylon. Are you kidding me? I'm peeking so bad. I'm so sorry. I'll turn my mic down. Whoa, dude. Carson Steele. Wow. Dude, stiff arm, breaking tackles, slung down into the end zone. Carson Steele. They're reviewing the play right now. What a play by Carson Steele. Mahomes was turned up. No flag on the play. Let's freaking go, man. Let's go. I got to remember when I freak out to turn my mic down, man. I was peeking hard. What a... Dude, back-to-back runs by Steele have been absolutely incredible. Okay, so after review, it's going to be 1st and goal. They're not going to give him the touchdown. What's funny is that's why I didn't call it a touchdown initially, because it looked like he was down just short. But let's see this replay. Stiff arms a man. He's running left. What? Oh, his elbow hit the ground at the inside the half-yard line. Dang. J24 said, oh my God. Chiefs fan said he was in. Steele never missed his leg days, said Mike with the 2. Exactly. Chris O in the gun. Irv Smith Jr. in motion. They hand it off again to Steele, and this time it's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Let's go. 3 runs from Steele. Balls of steel. Steele is definitely making this roster. I would be very surprised if he didn't. What a run by Steele. I was collecting my thoughts for a second as the Chiefs kick the PAT. Harrison Butker, almost missed it. Hooked left, but it went in. 10-7, Chiefs trailing by 3. Man, dude. Steele looks good. Steele is the highlight of the game so far, man. Wow. What are you guys thinking of that? A star is born. Steele is RB2 even if Clyde's on the roster. Splash plays all over the place. Bro, it's cooking, said Rumby. Jennifer with the 7 bomb in honor of the 7 points. I love his hair, said Michael. The man, the legend, the Steele. Mahomes' dog is named Steele, and now he has 2 dogs named Steele. That's hilarious. I love that. Do you think the holder is affecting the butt kicker? Yeah, probably a little bit, Rave. Matt Ariza is the placeholder for the team, right? And he never held in college. He was the kicker and the punter. All right, the kick is going to be scooped up at the 10, and Tyler Scott's going to take it up the right side to the 29. Swayze Bozeman with the tackle, but another flag on the play, the 69th flag of this game. And there's still 7 minutes and 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Good God Almighty. Oh, the kickoff didn't land in the landing zone. Who was the kicker? So it must have... It bounced. It didn't bounce inside the 20. Let me see this in original. Oh, they're not going to show the replay? All right. Fair enough. Did the water taste good? Heck yeah, bro. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Dude, Carson Steele looks great out there, man. Man, Steele's been eating. Do we got any stats going on? Steele punches it in for 6. All right, ripping play action, throws left, caught wide open for 5 yards, tries to turn inside and move up the field, gains about 2 more. 2nd and 3, we'll say. 7.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Thirsty? Beer 30? Nah, not tonight. Just water for me, man. I've actually got like a tension headache or something. Ooh, UDFA linebacker Curtis Jacobs is down on the play here. Something you don't like to see. Dude, if I could buy... I don't like that I have to look down, but I have a 24-inch TV here that I've been calling the game with. Everybody's giving Carson Steele love. I will say, like, even though I'm looking down, I like the fact that I have a third monitor with the game on it. So I'll need to figure something else out, maybe, but I like the game being on its own monitor. It's been kind of nice. I'm also ahead, so I think a lot of you have paused me and synced me up with the game. Put it on a music stand? Maybe. The problem is, the higher up I go, the more it's going to block these 2 monitors, which I guess I could live with that. I could potentially live with that. Curtis Jacobs is going to get up on his own. He's being looked at on the sideline here. 2nd and 2 for Chicago, meanwhile. We're going undefeated this year. Arrowhead is open air, right? How's the wind? Good question, DJ, if you're talking about the field goals. I don't know the weather conditions specifically for the wind. It's a nice, cool day. Rippin hands the ball off out of the gun, left side. A running back tries to cut back inside, but everybody is everywhere for the Chiefs. Jaden Hicks was there. Tackle for loss. Another splash play made by the 4th-round draft pick of the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go. Yeah, Hicks actually got hit inside, and he, off the ricochet, scooped the running back's ankle. I'm only 6 seconds ahead of you, FLDB. That's pretty good. Not too bad. 3rd and 3, 47-yard line, ripping in the gun. He is going to step back, pressure, is not able to get home, and it's going to be incomplete. Jalen Watson was in coverage all over him. The Chiefs rushed 5 or 6 and couldn't get home. Pocket held clean. Andy with the 5. They need to let LRZ run like he did in rugby. Dang. I wish Jalen Watson could have got an INT or something there, but he had good coverage. Sweeps, outside tosses, let him fly. Swing passes out of the backfield, let his speed fly. Yeah, we'll see that in the second half, I bet you. Falcon with the 5 months. Let's go, man. Appreciate you. Remigio back to return this punt. The punt gets off. Remigio's going to fair catch it at the 10. Flag on the play. God bless America. Another flag. Kelly with the 10 bomb. Just realized Carson Steele is 42. The answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything. If you know, you know. I do not know. I don't know what that means. But that sounds like a good number, and I'll take it. Thank you so much for the 10 bomb, Kelly. Holding on the receiving team. Half the distance to the goal. Sherman, fullback, Chiefs. What? Rich Sherman was 42 as well. Anthony Sherman. Sherm, the sausage. What's the record for the flags called in a preseason game? I think they're going to set it. There's been more flags in this game than I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, Chris Oladokin hands it off to, is that Amani Bailey? Left side, splitting the tackle and the guard, runs up for 5 to 6 yards. Second and 7, gain of 3. So I was a little off there on the gain. So we only gained 3. Wonder what the record is for flags in a game. We need to look it up because we might break it. Crocky J, Thanks so much, Falcon. Heck yeah. I think Amani Bailey. Is that Amani Bailey or is that Keontae Ingram? 39. It's Amani Bailey. Another run for Bailey. Third and 2 for the Chiefs. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Other news, the NFL announced that they're going to start paying NFL flags for every time they're thrown on the field. Yeah, right. See what it seems like. They get a bonus for every flag they throw. Kill, kill, said Chris Oladokin. He's in the gun, 3 to his right. 1 left side by himself. Mono. That's Justin Ross. Look his way on 3rd and 2. He is looking his way. Slant inside. Justin Ross wins. First down. Called it. Justin Ross was one-on-one on the outside. Look for Justin Ross, baby. 1st and 10. Nice. Yeah, Ross faked like he was going outside. Cut back in for a slant. Chris O fed it nicely. Gamer keeps saying fumble. I haven't seen no fumble. First and 10. Chris O in the gun. They are going to run it. And Amani Bailey breaks a tackle up the left side for 10 yards. Another nice run by the Kansas City Chiefs. This time it was not Carson Steele. I'm back. Did I miss a temple touch for Carson Steele? Dude, you missed some stuff. Carson Steele went crazy. Do you think our O-line will be okay? The starters, yes, but the depth is a bit questionable. First and 10 for the Chiefs. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the half. Chris O in the gun hands it off once again to Amani Bailey, but wrapped up for a loss of maybe 2. That was a great play there by Daniel Hardy, the second-year defensive back out of Montana State. Split the line, got penetration, tackle for loss. 1 run too many. Yeah, they were doing well with the runs, but you gotta mix it up a little bit. Second and 11, so it was a loss of 1 at the 30-yard line. Chris O once again in the gun. He's got 2 out wide to his left, but one of those lined up far left is Irv Smith. He ushers him back inside. Fake handoff, throws it deep down the right side and way over the head of McCole Hardman again. McCole Hardman's had a couple of targets thrown his way, and it's been way off. So I don't know if that's just miscommunication. Somebody ran the wrong route. Don't really know. You can make that pass, said Dean. Did Butker not have to practice any? He has missed more during the practice games than in any of our games. Well, they got a new placeholder this year. So you're building rapport now with somebody that's never held in college. So there's something that Matt Ariza, the punter, is going to have to work through. Chris O in the gun, 3 to his right. McCole Hardman in the slot. Pressure forces Chris O to move left. He switches direction, moves right, fires all the way down the field. Almost caught by Kadarius Toney, but the defensive back made a great play on the ball, leaping to bat the ball out of the air. Adrian Colbert, the 6-year back out of Miami, dove, got his fingertip on it. If not, Kadarius Toney was catching that ball and turning it upfield for a hell of a touchdown. That would have been a great play by Toney. Really, Chris Oladokin. Yeah, Toney scores that if the DB didn't make an amazing play. The punt is going to be caught at the 10. Great punt by Ariza, but he makes a couple people miss up the right side, and the Bears are going to get the ball at the 27-yard line. Man. Dude, Chris O and Toney almost connected for a wild touchdown, but a great pass break up there. If Toney attacks that ball, that's a touchdown. Maybe he should have. Hard to know. It was a broken play, I think, on a scramble drill. First and 10 for the Bears. Here we go. All right, Bears in the gun, ripping. Throws quick pass left side. He's got room, but a great freaking tackle by Jalen Watson, dude. Jalen Watson comes off, sheds the block, and makes a tackle. What a play. Still was in the air a while. The DB attacked it. He did. Bills are screwed this year without Diggs? We'll see. That was pretty random. That's hard to change direction, but I agree. Commanders want a Tony Lamp. Hey, maybe they do. You think the Commanders want Kadarius Toney? That was a great attempt by Chris O. That would have been a fun one. No, just the lamp? They just want the lamp? Okay. Imagine. They just want the lamp. Thanks, but why is Watson a backup? So, Hanada, Jalen Watson is not a backup. He's one of the couple guys that are actually in there playing just to get reps. He didn't play at all, practice at all at training camp, didn't play in the preseason as he rehabbed his shoulder. Same with Derek Nottie, who had a tricep injury. So both of those guys are in there playing, and they're probably going to start or be rotational pieces. I think Jalen Watson could be cornerback 2 for the defense. So those are a couple of exceptions to the rule here tonight. Okay, let me see. This guy keeps saying fumble incoming, so you can take a 5-minute rest, you annoying peasant. You were wondering why? Yeah, that's why. It's just because they haven't gotten any reps at camp and they're trying to get some reps before the regular season. RCJH with the 21 months. You might have a spot on the wall for a new Steel jersey if Tony doesn't make it. I have a white Chris Jones jersey signed and a white Rice jersey signed that are waiting to go up on that wall. Tony will definitely be down before the start of the season. Hey, love your videos. Thank you, YLDC. Appreciate the kind words. Rally said if Tony's going to be gone, at least he was part of the dynasty. 2 free rings. True. Do you have a surprise cut? I mean, the most surprising cut. Surprise cut. That you think would make the 53, but surprisingly doesn't. Like CEH would be one. I don't think it happens, though. You really want him on the team if his health is going to hold up as just a serviceable depth running back. I mean, McCole Hardman, I think, would be a little bit of a surprise cut. So would Sky. Either of them. I don't think Sky's getting cut. I don't think Sky's seen the field. Trade for Chase, Jamar Chase. He might deny that trade, to be honest. Man, that's a hefty waiting list. What, for the wall? Yeah, we've got Rice. We got Chris Jones. We've even got Trey Smith. We got a few. Yeah, Jamar don't like the Chiefs, that's for sure. 2nd and 6, ripping in the gun. He's got 2 options each side. Running back on his right. Let's see what happens here. The Chiefs rush 4, ripping. Looks left, doesn't like it. Looks right, fires, caught. Wow, what a catch. I think the tackle was made by Kelvin Joseph, but number 26, Jackson, with the catch on an inside move. They're in hurry-up offense at their own 42-yard line. Back in the gun. 3 to his left. Ripping. Wants the ball. Fields a low snap. The Chiefs bring 5. Throws it deep down the left side. Caught. Oh, my God. Jalen Watson just got put in a blender. Jalen Watson just turned around, fell over. I think that was Jalen Watson. Yeah, Jalen Watson just got put in a blender. Deion Bush had to fly out of the secondary and make the tackle, pushing him out of bounds. 37 yards up the left side for the Bears. They're at the Chiefs' 21-yard line. Hand it off. 1.5 minutes left. Tackle made after a gain of 2. We'll say it's Bears ball at the 19. They still have 2 timeouts left. That gave me Rashad Fenton flashbacks. I mean, this is kind of why you're having Jalen Watson playing this game. No practice during OTAs for him. Barely any camp practices. No preseason action aside from tonight. Sammy said, do we care if we don't win any preseason games? Does it impact the mentality? Nah, I don't think so. It's all backups. Preseason matters not. 2nd and 8. Ripping at the 19. In the gun. Throws right side. Caught. Ooh, amazing breakup by Jaden Hicks, forcing the incompletion. That would have been the Bears ball at the 2. But Jaden Hicks flies. There might be a flag. I don't think so, but Hicks was looking like they might have thrown a flag. Hicks leaps up into the air, and he does kind of hit the guy in the head. But Hicks, he hits the ball. Right out of the receiver's hands. What a pass breakup by Jaden Hicks. No flag, 3rd and 8. Jaden Hicks has shined on the defense tonight. Multiple plays. Carson Steele on the offense once again, just like week 1 of preseason. 3rd and 8. Chiefs are showing a ton of pressure. Rippin might be making an adjustment here. Again at the 19 in the gun. Chiefs are going to bring 5. No pressure. Deep throw, left side, pass interference is going to be my guess. It's incomplete, but Cole Christensen freaking tackled him into the end zone. There's no flag. I'm a little surprised. 4th and 8. I can't believe that wasn't a flag. Cole Christensen tackled him. Didn't even look back for the ball or nothing. Let's take Hicks out. Yeah, they probably should. The former Chief Santos is going to take the field goal here. He's going to try the field goal. Right hash. Kick is up. Good. 13-7 Bears. Durrell said, any update on Hollywood? He was asked today on Twitter how he's feeling, and he said peachy. Specifically asked how the sternoclavicular dislocation is feeling, and he said peachy. Nah. Austin with the 2. Who's 90 on your wall? Name's too short for a minute, Hugh. It's Neil Smith. Yeah, Neil Smith. Thanks for the 2 bomb. Yeah, so we've got Kelsey, Pacheco. What the heck, dude? Sky Moore and Remigio are set to return here. Kelsey, Pacheco, Christian Okoye, Nick Bolton, Tony, Neil Smith. RCJH said uncatchable. That's why they didn't call the flag. I mean, it could have been, I guess. Andy said that ball was catchable if he wasn't tackled. Like, it was high a little bit, but I don't know. I'm surprised it wasn't a flag, but I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. Like, it went in the Chiefs' favor, but that could have been a flag. All right, here we go. You got Sky Moore, I think, set to return it. Left side, and Sky is going to cut inside and tackled about the 37-yard line. Nah, Moore's not going to muff a kick. Secondary is big sus, said Randy with the 5. Appreciate you. If KC makes it to the Super Bowl, it's going to have to be on the offense this year, like the 2019 season. Could be. You don't have a solid CB2 now that Snead's gone. But, I mean, you've got the safety room's looking good. Jaden Hicks is a bright spot. I like Connor. But, yeah, outside of Trent McDuffie, the cornerback room is still trying to find its identity. All right, 37 seconds left in the half. Chiefs at the 37. Chris O in the gun. Looks left. Pressure forces him to roll left. And he's just going to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Scrambles out of bounds. Took 6 seconds off the clock. 2nd and 10. Justin Watson is your son-in-law, Tammy? Nice. That's pretty fun. So what is the wind like in KC? I do not know. You've run into Neil Smith twice at Go Car Wash at 40 and Little Blue. That's cool. I could go to weather.com and see if I can figure out the wind. That's been asked a couple times. 2nd and 9. So Chris did get a 1-yard run. Bears bring pressure. Oladokin gets nailed as he throws, and it's going to be picked off, taken all the way back to the house. Pick 6 Bears. Chris O leveled as he threw, forced him to go off target. Defensive back jumped the route, and Chris O throws the 2nd pick of the game. This is a pick 6. Very ugly. Love your show. Thank you, Tammy. Appreciate that. Yeah, he got he got leveled as he threw. Ian Book, yeah. Yep, he got hit as he threw from the left side, and that pass was way off. And it was caught by Reddy Stewart, the rookie out of Troy. Wait, that was his 2nd interception? He picked it off on the goal line too? What a couple plays then there by the rookie. The PAT is good. It's going to be 20-7 Bears. Woo! Nick said, I'm tired of him. Trust me, y'all. If you're tired of Chris Oladokin, you're going to be very tired of Ian Book. You'll be very tired of Ian Book. 22 seconds left in the half. It's going to be Chiefs ball again. Our line depth is ass, said Riz King. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be on the practice squad, Andy. But the O-line's not great. Roomby said, put me in at QB. I think Ian Book can prove who he is and take Mahomes' job. All right. Chat's getting a little crazy now. You're getting a little crazy. Yeah, pick 6. Big pick 6. Yes, sir. Pick. All right, now. Turning my volume up a little bit. How great is that? The Chiefs, Royals, and KC Current are playoff-level teams at the same time. A lot of fun, Logan. You love to see it. Here we go. Deja vu, another kick. It's going to be returned by Remigio. He leaps over a diving defender. Still only gets to about the 30-yard line right side. You're new to YouTube? Yo, what's up, Josh? How are you, man? They need to get him out. That was a nice little leap there over a diving defender by Remigio. Gonna need a different third-string QB. I think if you had Chris O out there with all the starters, it would look better. No more pick 6s. The Chiefs are going to knee it out and take it to halftime. Oh, yeah. All right, so in the second half, you'll get to see some Louis Rees-Zammit. Okay, well, that looked about as much of a preseason game as you could see. You had the Chiefs recover a muffed punt. We're inside the 10-yard line, and Chris O throws an interception. Carson Steele had some good runs, though. One for a touchdown. That was probably the highlight of the offense is going to be Carson Steele. Wanye Morris is out with a knee injury. Jaden Hicks is going to be the star, the guy shining the most on the defense. If we pull up the box score, I can probably share the screen and just glance at it. Again, none of this really matters, but I will share the screen here. Chris O, 8 for 14, 2 INTs, a 27.1 quarterback rating. Carson Steele has 4 carries for 50 yards, averaged 12.5 yards a carry with a touchdown. Kadarius Toney, the leading receiver, 2 catches for 26 yards. Justin Ross, 2 for 16. McCole had 1 for 6. Kelvin Joseph, the leading tackler, also has 2 holds, 1 pass defensed. FAU has a QB hit, 4 tackles. Jaden Hicks, 4 tackles, a tackle for loss, pass defensed. McCole Hardman had the best kick return so far. Butker is 0 for 1 on field goals. He missed a 59-yarder. So there you go. I mean, there's really not much more worth looking at from that perspective. The biggest news of the day, guys, is probably the fact that Creed Humphrey got a huge 4-year, $72 million contract, averaging $18 million APY. That's probably going to be the highlight of the game so far, right before the game happened. Did Derek Gore tweet? Yeah, Derek Gore tweeted that he wanted to come back home. He did. Roomby said, how are we losing to the Bears? It's preseason. Doesn't matter. The Bears are going to be good this year, but this is just backups against backups, you know? You didn't see the 59-yard attempt? Yeah, it was wide, or barely right. Not wide right, but it went right. You can really feel out the back-end wide receivers with Ian Book throwing you the ball. You can't really feel it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you need Chris O in there as long as humanly possible. Like brother, like sister. Have you talked about the Creed extension yet? Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of the game. But we could talk about it again. Let me back up and I could pull up the tweets. Yeah, we could definitely pull it up again here. 4-year, $72 million extension, including $50 million guaranteed. Humphrey now becomes the highest paid center at $18 million APY. Good for Creed, man. Good for Creed. You love to see it. Chris No and Ian Book, how? I know it's preseason, but I wish our third, fourth string was better than the Bears' third, fourth string. Yeah, it doesn't matter. In this sense, like 70% of the people playing in this game are not making the roster, right? This game blows, said Mark. That pick six was pretty rough. It was exciting there for a minute with Carson Steele, I think. Well-deserved. Yeah, well-deserved for Chris. Or Creed Humphrey, sorry. Well-deserved for Chris on that pick six. Nefarious with the 5. Gifted. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for the 5 bomb. Logan with the 5. Yeah, I read this earlier. How great is it the Chiefs, Royals, and KC Current are playoff level teams? Yeah, you love to see that, man. Thanks so much for the 5. John said, Cole, or please Cole break the huddle at the second half as the QB. You don't want to see me out there. I'd be looking rough. Yeah, I would be looking rough out there. You don't want to see me. Promise. Okay. What is chat saying? Do you think Kadarius Toney will get more reps in the second half? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Where do you get that shirt? This shirt is from Bunker KC. Mahomes photoshopped onto Joe Montana. Rest in peace to the legend. Can I get a how about them Chiefs? Heck yeah, bro. You already know. Cole put in at running back for Steele? Dude, no. I need quarterback over running back. Heck no. What AirPods are those? This is an AirPod, so I can hear the broadcast stuff or the live stream stuff. This is just stock Apple headphones. I have a different setup today. I'm using a TV and using an antenna to stream the game. Steele definitely making the roster, especially with CEH struggling with that vomiting syndrome and the PTSD. Hate to see it, but it's life. Yeah, Steele's for sure. I think he's for sure making the roster. Thank you so much, Nefarious. 5 gifted, followed by a 10 bomb. Appreciate you. Gunner said, Cole, do you play Madden? I do not play Madden. Oh, I say Joe Montana? I definitely meant Lynn Dawson. 19. Did I say Joe? No, I definitely meant Lenny. Rest in peace, Lenny the Cool, man. Yeah, my mix-up. That's Lenny. If I said Joe, I was just wrong. Just misspoke. Dominic said, I'm a delivery driver and just wanted to say thank you. Your streams and videos get me through the day. Let's go. Yeah, Joe's still alive. Yeah. Greg said Battle of the Light Skins. I don't even know what that means. Had me Googling Joe. Yeah, my bad. Fake news. Y'all think they will play Wentz in the second? Nah, he's not dressed out. It's only going to be Chris O and Ian Book. That's all we got. No one is perfect. Yeah, I definitely meant Lenny. And that's why I said rest in peace. I'm over here saying rest in peace to Lenny. I said Joe. People over here like, wait a second. Wait a second. You're a driver too. We appreciate the videos. Heck yeah, man. Creed will prove his worth. He is a cool dude to boot. You already know. Yeah, he's worth it. Scared me about Montana. Yeah, my bad, my bad. I just told 2,000 people that Montana passed away. I meant Lenny, man. This is Mahomes on the infamous Lynn Dawson locker room photo during halftime, smoking a cigarette. They photoshopped his face on it. What happened to Mahomes? What do you mean? He's on the sideline chilling? Ooh, we got some defensive snap counts. Hicks played 32 snaps, as did Jalen Watson and Kelvin Joseph. Chamari Connor got 20. Roland Wallace, 17. Bush, 14. FAU, 31. Herring, 27. Dickerson, 26. Noddy, 16, as well as Carney. Neil Farrell with 15. Gubner got 1. Cole Christensen, 29. Cam Jones, 20. Swayze Bozeman, 15. Cochran got 11. Jacobs got 2. Carson Steele had 14 at running back. Amani Bailey, 10. Deneric Prince, 6. For the O-line, Norzad and Hansen and Caliendo, 28. Godric, 22. Driscoll, 18. Niang, 8. Morris, 6. The Chiefs mostly went with some combination of Ross, Toney, and Hardman. What? These numbers are funny. Oh, okay, I see. These are snap counts. Ross had 27 snaps. Toney had 17, and Hardman had 24. Moore didn't play on offense, but returned a couple of kicks. Remigio played just 1 snap, an ominous sign for him. Powell also got a snap. Wiley, 25. Smith, 12. Cup, 3. I think when you say an ominous sign for him, it means we might see Remigio mainly in the second half, which means he's with like the 4th team. Outside looking in, most likely. Jan, thanks so much for the $10 super sticker. Appreciate you. Ross's look solid. Yes. Who broke his leg? Nobody that I know of. Somebody broke his leg? What are we talking about? I need to go look at the notifications. Let me see. I didn't see any injury updates, so I think we're okay. Yeah, I don't see anything. Somebody said 13 may not make the practice squad at this rate. Nazi Johnson? Who's saying that? Oh, we're talking about Chris Oladokin. I was like, what are you talking about Nazi Johnson for? You're talking about Chris. Oh, okay, I see. I was like, what? Chief Kingdom with the 1 month. Let's freaking go. Creed is here for the dynasty. Many great years to come with this quarterback center combo. Yes, sir. And I saw a little bit of footage or some screenshots that Creed Humphrey adjusted his snap, the way he held the ball for snaps out of the gun. It's a different snap. It's a little bit more accurate. Hi, is Caleb Williams playing the 3rd or 4th quarter? Nah, he's not playing at all. The starters aren't playing. Ryan said, you're my go-to all things Chiefs. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the kind words. Let's freaking go. Try to be as accurate as I can for you, even though I just accidentally said Joe Montana passed away, but I definitely meant Lynn Dawson. I try to be as accurate as humanly possible, bro. Appreciate the kind words. Is Nazi not playing? No, I don't think he's suited up. Yeah, Joe Montana is 68. That dude's still kicking, man. He's still moving. Wait, what? I thought he was still alive. Yeah, Joe Montana's still alive, guys. What are we talking about in chat? Yeah, thanks for answering me. Heck yeah, Independent. Have a great night. Congrats on your Chiefs winning last year, and my condolences in advance that the Ravens will go to the Super Bowl this season and beat my Lions. I hope not. Hope not. Is LRZ going to play? Yeah, in the second half he'll play for sure. Yeah, I'm going to stand up. Give me a half second here. Stand up and get crunk. Okay, maybe not. Probably not getting crunk, but we're going to stand up because I've been sitting for a while. I'm actually going to hit a quick be right back video. What should we do? The Broncos be right back video? I'll be back in like 30 seconds to call the second half of this game. No. Broncos country. Let's die. Oh, thank God it was a dream. No, it wasn't. Overcast. Pretty fitting for today. No sun today. We are unworthy. No, I'm gonna cook breakfast this morning because some man in Denver needs to cook. I'm sorry I won't be able to make it in today. 4 sacks, 2 interceptions, 3 field goals. Reason? Yeah, I'm gonna go see my therapist. I mean, our defense is actually elite, but our offense sucks. I was booing him too. I was booing my TV. Boo! 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 What was that 4th and 1 call, dude? We needed 1 yard. Why are we throwing it into the end zone against Stephon Gilmore? God, I would have left the game too at overtime. Tried to leave my house. My wife said, no, honey, you drank way too many Bud Lights. I mean, the Chiefs lost to the Colts too. I think the Colts are just that good. God dang it, no they're not. They freaking suck. Hackett couldn't hack it. I could call better plays, and I've only ever played Madden. Russell Wilson, man. He's washed. I cannot deny it anymore. He's freaking washed, bro. God! Horrible. No, honey, I don't need anything from the store. Where are you going? Walmart? No. Do not go there. Oh, God, dude, that's the mailman. He's a Chiefs fan. No, thank you. Not home. God's not answering his thrown-up prayers. That's for... I cut that video early, but it's because the second half is starting right now. The Chiefs are going to field it out of the back of the end zone. I think it's Nico Remigio sneaks up the right side, and he's going to get tackled around the 37-yard line. It's going to be the Chiefs' ball to start the third quarter here. Yeah, halftime ended quick there. Chris Oladokun is back out at QB. Here we go. What'd you think of Kelvin Joseph in the first half? He did okay. Had a couple holds on him, though, which is unfortunate. Cole, you think Reed is going to split carries between Pacheco and Steele this season? Maybe so, Sean. We'll see. We'll see what happens with CEH, man. Because I think that's who would initially split. Chris O, play action, throws it to Cornell Powell, spinning for his way for about 8 yards. And we've got a defensive back for the Bears down on the ground. He hit Powell awkwardly as he spun, and he is down. In all honesty, who do you have in the receiver room? If the Chiefs roll with 6, it's probably like outside of the 4 starters. So you've got Hollywood, Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, and Justin Watson. It's probably Sky McColl. If you roll with 7, maybe you put Justin Ross on there as number 7 with Hollywood injured. Oh, you got everybody on one knee on the field. Everybody took a knee, dude, and they just cut the commercial break. I hope he's all right. Yeah, I hope he's all right. They just cut to a commercial. Why are they leaving Chris O out there? Trust me, because you don't want Ian Book out there. You want Ian Book out there for as little as possible. Cole cut off midstream on 2 levels. On 2 levels? Cole, do you think with the returns being as good as they are, they opt to do a touchback and just place the ball at the 30? Yeah, Daryl, it might be the case. The average return has gotten the ball to the 28 or 29 yard line, so teams may just opt to kick a touchback and give the ball to the opposing team on the 30 rather than risk a big return. That's what Dave Tobe was just saying in a presser this week. So, yeah, we'll definitely see. We'll definitely see. If that's the case, it sucks because it's going to look very similar to next year, or last year rather, with the returns. Just touchback, touchback, touchback. If Book is so useless, why does he have a uniform? Because he's a 4th string quarterback and a camp body. You got 90 men on the roster and only 53 are going to make it. Book was never going to make it. Tony hasn't done enough based on what we've seen. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think Remigio makes it either. It really seems like the 6 would be the 4 that I mentioned. Hollywood, Rice, Watson, Worthy, not necessarily in that order, but those 4. And then probably Sky, and then McColl. I don't know that Tony makes it. I don't know if he's done enough to make it. You could maybe argue McColl out, I guess, and Justin Ross in if you want that bigger-bodied guy. They're still down on the field. Everybody's taking a knee. Chiefs on the knee. Bears on the knee. Douglas Cohen. I really don't know what happened. He went to make a tackle and Powell just kind of unexpectedly spun. He kind of spun into the defensive back who was making the tackle, and he is still down. Everybody's still down on one knee, and they're bringing the ambulance out and getting the stretcher. They're going to go back to another break here. Yeah, but the problem is he hit like here. So it was like the front. It didn't look like it was the head. It was like maybe like face, neck area though. Didn't look good. Has to be his neck. Is he moving? I don't know. They weren't showing it. They were not showing it. I wanted to win, but not like this. Yeah, I hope he's okay, man. I mean, MVS was down kind of like this, I think, in a Bills game, and it was like a neck sprain. Hopefully, worst case, that's just all it is here. I hope it's not season ending. I don't want to speculate. Dude, he was out cold. Was he out cold? It didn't look like it. Head whipped. Are the Chiefs playing with a reverse psychology mindset for the preseason? Going for the three-peat, but playing like... the starters have barely played, so I'm not going to read into it very much. Yeah, I hope that guy's all right, man. Prayers for Douglas Coleman III? Is that who that is? Yeah, he's a defensive back out of Texas Tech that went down. Number 38. Who was it? Douglas Coleman III. Douglas Coleman III. They were saying the chief staff was there immediately. That's good. Yeah, I hope he's all right. I understand now why Andy Reid doesn't push hard. It's just a preseason game. Yeah, a lot of these guys are fighting to make a roster spot or to put some good tape out there for other teams. Bears or Chiefs? It was a Bears player. Yo, what's up, Time Traveler? Decided to say hi and look forward to another season. Let's go, dude. They are getting him loaded into it's not an ambulance, but it's a cart, like a glorified cart. Kansas City Fire Department. And they're putting him on the stretcher, loading him in now. The crowd was giving him applause. I hope he's all right, man. Yeah, I think he was moving. Yeah, a real cart. It's not like a golf cart. It's like, it wasn't an ambulance. It was like a glorified cart thing. I've never really seen that. They rarely use them. There you go, medical cart. Something I barely seen. I thought the medical cart was what they normally bring out. It was like bigger than a gator. It was kind of like a gator, but it had like a place you could load the stretcher in. It had like a little bit of like a back loading area. It's a football gator. There you go. Who got hurt? Douglas Coleman III. Yeah, I hope he's all right, man. Hopefully we find out later and it's something minor. That's a medical bus. There you go. Side-by-side ambulance. It's something like that. Mini truck. Dude, we have 15 names for it. It was something more serious than a cart, but not quite an ambulance. It was kind of like right in between there, all right? That's what I do know. Hopefully he's all right. We are going to resume play, though. Chris O in the pistol, one running back directly behind him. I think it's Amani Bailey. He is going to hand it off to Bailey. Bailey needs a yard, and he is going to, on a second effort, spin around and push forward to move the chains. Nefarious with a 10. Just rewatch the hit. He hit and just rolled over, and his arm fell flaccid. Didn't look like a big hit. Routine tackle, just bad positioning, probably. Dang, thanks for the update on that. Yeah, it was weird. Like, Cornell Powell spun kind of into him, and then so Powell's momentum of the spin plus the DB's own momentum as he was making the tackle, just it was a heavy collision there. They did get enough to move the chains. The Chiefs are up at their own 48 up near midfield. Chris O in the gun, man in motion. They hand it off to Bailey, and he stumbles over awkward at the 50-yard line. I think that's Bailey, 39. He slipped. Yeah, Amani Bailey, undrafted rookie out of TCU. Yeah, about time. I don't like seeing guys get hurt either. Time Traveler said, can you verify that? Are we the first only team to ever have a starter, Mahomes, and backup at QB that both have rings? Blaine Gabbert and Brady did, but I don't think Gabbert previously had a ring. I think Brady helped him get one. 2nd and 7. Chris O in the gun, quick pass right or left side rather to Nico Remigio, but pass was broken up, incomplete. I'm sure that there's been a backup QB and a starter that have both had rings before from different Super Bowls, right? Ryzen, what are you talking about, dude? Any opinions on Bo Nix? I mean, he's going to be the starter for Denver, so we'll see. They put a neck collar on him. Yeah, I hope it's just like a neck sprain or something, hopefully. Where's Blaine Gabbert now? He's a free agent. 3rd and 7. Chris O making some adjustments at the line. He's in the gun, 3 to his left. The Bears bring pressure, forcing Chris to step up, and he's going to try to juke a man, and he's tackled for only a 4-yard gain. Hit pretty hard. Pressure sent him scrambling, and Chiefs are going to have to punt here. You think Worthy will be a bust? I mean, he looks good so far. Yeah, I don't think he's going to go for it. Chiefs fan said go for it. I don't think it's going to happen. 4th and 4. You're up near midfield, but they're going to punt it. Matt Ariza booms the punt up. And it bounces right at the 5-yard line and caught right at the 7. Matt Ariza is an incredible punter, man. I just hope he keeps the place holding, the momentum of good place holding going with Butker for rapport. But outside of that, he's an excellent punter. Yeah, beautiful punt. Yeah, that backspin on the ball is so perfect. You missed Tommy's hair? Me too. Hey, you got Carson Steele's hair now. All right, 1st and 10. Is it ripping still? They're going to hand it off out of the gun for a couple-yard gain. Let me see who the quarterback is now. Oh, Austin Reed, the rookie out of Western Kentucky. Okay. Rippin was in, but now they're going with QB4. Great channel. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate the kind words, man. Let's go. Tommy wasn't a bad punter. No, Tommy was a great punter. But I would say Ariza is better. Now, Tommy Townsend really had the holds down with Butker. And that's what I hope Ariza can get to. Play action, roll out, throw, right side. And the ball popped up into the air. Recovered by the Chiefs. They take it to the house. I need to see a replay on that, but DJ Miller ended up coming up with a popped ball on the right side. They're going to say it was incomplete. Let me see. So the ball, the ball bounced off the field and popped up into the air. From initial glance, though, it looked like the receiver might have caught it and then it just popped it up when trying to haul it in, but that did not happen. Yeah, definitely incomplete. Yeah, call was overturned. At first, I was like, yo, this is going to be a game. 14-20. 3rd and 7. Here we go. I know, guys. I'm sorry. Bummer. 3rd and 7. Austin Reed in the gun. He's got 3 targets left side. The Chiefs are showing pressure. They're going to bring pressure. Swayze Bozeman up the middle. Reed's going to let it fly deep down the left side. Incomplete, but there was a lot of contact, and there is a flag on the play. That's going to be a flag. Number 30 for the Chiefs was in coverage. It was Chris Roland Wallace. Pass interference. But it only bounced 3 times. Yeah, exactly. Red Royce, you got 2,000 watching the game with you. Heck yeah, 1,900 people in chat. Appreciate you guys. We've held about 2,000 every preseason game, so I appreciate you guys hanging out. Defensive line depth is thin. So is the offensive line, too. So we got a pass interference call to move the chains. That was 3rd down. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 now. Bears are all the way up at the 37-yard line. Austin Reed under center, I formation, hands it off. Noddy, though, wraps him up for a very minimal gain. Derek Noddy is still in this game here, getting some reps as he's missed all of OTAs, almost all of training camp, and every preseason game with a pretty banged-up tricep. He's in the game, though. Cole has reverse polar ginger Don King hair. 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard run. It's going to be a pitch left side, and they're able to get outside and up the field for about 6 yards. 3rd and short. Depending on when he stepped out there, it might be 3rd and a couple. Jaden Hicks is a effing star in the making, said Lewis Riddick. Well, you tell no lies. Yeah, he stepped out. It's going to be 3rd down and like a couple. Third and 1. Favorable spot. Everybody hates the Chiefs right now? Yeah. Austin Reed in the gun. They're going to hand it off. Missed tackle. Might have allowed enough for the Bears to get the 1st down. Depending on where the spot is, I think he got enough on 3rd and 1 for the 1st, and they're going to move the chains here. Will Steele make the roster? I think so. Grant, what's up, man? Your dog sitting on the sofa in her Chiefs Super Bowl jersey watching the game. Let's go. Are we winning the Super Bowl? I hope so, Noel. Or Noel. Biggest takeaway from the first half, Carson Steele is a roster lock, and Jaden Hicks is a great freaking draft pick. Matt Ariza is an awesome punter. Reed steps way back. He's got time. Uncorks it deep down the right side. Caught at the 32-yard line, making a sliding grab is number 10 for the Bears. That's Tyler Scott, the 2-year man out of Cincinnati. He's been making a bunch of plays today. He's probably had, I don't know, how many catches has he had? 4 or 5 catches now for 60, 70 yards on the day. Watson's? What about Watson's? 1st and 10. They got Scott in motion. And it's going to be wrapped up and tackled by... Is that Roland Wallace? Yeah, for a gain of maybe 1. You can see Steele blocking for Pop. Heck yeah, as in a fullback hybrid role. Matt's on a 1-year, $795,000 deal with the Chiefs. I think didn't he sign like a UDFA deal? It's definitely a minimum deal. Thank you, Bills, for releasing Ariza for nothing from stupid college girl defamation. Yeah, I mean, it was, accusations like that are serious. But they went through the legal process and he was cleared. It's going to be a reverse on 2nd and 9, and Scott's going to get the ball again. Great blocking for the Bears. Getting bullied are the Chiefs, and the Bears are going to sneak up the left sideline for a first down and a little bit more. Watson's getting torched. Yeah, he got bullied on that play. He's getting bullied. Needs the reps. That's for sure. Andy isn't going to be happy. No, I thought Jalen Watson might stand out a little bit more than this. I don't know what you're going to do in the DB room right now. All right, 1st and 10 at the 14. I formation, 50-50 ball left side, and they throw it in the direction of Jalen Watson. A lot of contact there, incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. They've been targeting Watson now intentionally. They see a little bit of a weak spot, which is insane because he is arguably a starter, or was last year. Illegal man downfield on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down, I believe. Watson ain't good. Or he hasn't been playing good. Yeah, he's been struggling. T-Bone with the membership. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Your local TV channel isn't showing the Chiefs game, only the DNC, which is weird. Channel 38 has the Chiefs game. 1st and 15. At the 19, Reed steps back. He looks right, steps up, throws left short. Ankle tackle missed by Jalen Watson, and they're going to fight all the way up just 3 yards shy of the first down. So they got about 12 yards. Jalen Watson's been getting freaking worked. Man. He's getting worked out there. Second and 3. 7 minutes left in the third quarter here. Handoff out of the gun. Nope, it's going to be a keep. And Reed's going to try to get outside and gets absolutely nowhere. No gain. Cole Christensen with a good stop there. Joseph is my disappointment for the game so far. Oh, Kelvin Joseph. He had a couple tough holds. Third and 2. Reed under center sends Tyler Scott in motion. They fake the reverse. They fake the handoff. Throws deep. Wide open touchdown. Actually, an insane play design that the Chiefs bid on. They faked a reverse, like a jet sweep. They faked a handoff to the running back, and then they ran a play similar where the running back kind of peels off for a shallow route on a bootleg, but the tight end snuck out the back of the end zone on a bootleg and wide open. Nice play call. Touchdown Bears. We need a vet corner for the number 2 spot? Maybe so. Sounds like something Andy would run. Yeah, it was like a nice little play because they ran this bootleg, kind of a similar play throwing shallow to the running back a couple times. They ran it again. PAT is good, by the way, right down the middle. This time they had a tight end sneak out, backside much deeper, wide open. Secondary bit on the play that they ran a couple times already. Wide open touchdown. KC playing like middle schoolers. Hinata said, what's going on? I mean, it's the Chiefs' 3rd and 4th stringers getting worked. Is it too late to sign flag football Darrell? For this game, yeah. It's a little late. It's a little late. What happened? When? I don't want most of these dudes on the practice squad. Rough, said Andy. Book is warming up. Yeah, he'll come out. Well, if he doesn't come out next drive, he'll come out soon. Bro said, bruh. Yo, before it gets too insane, dude, and we get too sad as the Chiefs lose by 80. I did want to give a shout out, man, to the season-long sponsor of the channel, Underdog Fantasy. They've recently they've upgraded some things here. So you still get a 50% deposit match, new customers who use code HBTC. That's my code. Link is in the description. And link is also, like, one of the mods can hit, !underdog. It's still a 50% deposit match, but instead of up to $250 in bonus cash, you can now receive up to $1,000 in bonus cash. So any deposit exceeding $2,000 will be capped at $1,000. But they're matching 50% up to $1,000 in bonus cash and a pick'em special in the lobby. And then I want to while we're on commercial break here, I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. I'm doing some season-long pick'ems. And this is what I'm kind of going for the season-long pick'em stats. I'd be curious to know your thoughts here. For Mahomes, I'm going to go higher on 4,360.5 passing yards. He's done that, I think, 3 of the last 4 years. Last year, he did not, but this year with the receiving room, I think he gets that. Tyreek Hill has had over 110 receptions the last 3 years in a row, so I'm going higher on 98.5 receptions. Josh Allen threw 18 interceptions last year, 15 the year before, and 14 the year before that. So I'm going with the higher on 12.5 INTs. Jamar Chase had 12 red zone 12 touchdowns, receiving touchdowns rookie year, then 9, then 7. He's held out of all of training camp this year, so I'm going with the lower on 9.5 receiving touchdowns. Then I am going to take the higher on Caleb Williams getting 3,600 yards. They've got too much offensive firepower, I think. DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, Cole Kmet. So I'm going with the higher on 3,600 passing yards. Let me know your thought on that. I put 50 down to 20x win 1,000 at the end of the season. The Chiefs are going to return this kickoff. It's Montreal, Washington, I believe. He stumbles forward and gets to about the 25, maybe 30-yard line, and Ian Book is going to take the field. 3,600 on Caleb is way low. That guy's going to pass 5,000 yards. So you guys like that? Josh Allen hater in the house? I'm not even necessarily a Josh Allen hater. I'm just looking at the stats. I think he'll throw over 12.5 INTs. I think you're spot on, Cole. Higher? Yeah, dude, if I win all 5 of those, I put 50 down. That's $1,000. So we're going to try. The Chiefs are going to run it with Reese Zammit right side for about 7 yards. Reese Zammit getting some action early. Don't book on this guy. Time Traveler, if you want me to be your financial advisor, hit me up. I am down for some help. I'm always down for some help on some pick'ems. Let me know. Yep, Ian Book's in. Louis Reese Zammit is the running back in. Quick pass, left side to Nico Remigio. That is blown up for a loss of a few. You're getting the 1,000, Cole? Please, Daryl, let's go. But yeah, shout out to Underdog Fantasy, the season-long sponsor of the channel. Link is in the description where you can sign up. Use code HBTC. Deposit match, 50% up to 1,000. Let's go, man. Shout outs to them. Then you can get your pick'ems in, too. You've got till the end of August to get your season-long pick'ems in, so get those in pretty ASAP here. 3rd and 8, Ian Book in the gun. Louis Reese Zammit to his left, 3 out wide to his right. The Bears rush 4, but force Book to step up, and Book is going to try to run on 3rd and 8, and he gets sacked. Looks really reminiscent of what happened last game, and the Chiefs are going to have to punt. Think the Chiefs can come back and win this? Hell nah. Ain't no way, man. No. 27-7, 4 minutes left in the third. I mean, it's not impossible, but not with these guys out there. Has Sky Moore played? He's returned to kickoff. Sky didn't play any offense, but he did work on some kickoffs, which tells me maybe they're wanting to keep an eye on him for some special teams work. Great punt by Ariza, fielded at the 15. Flag on the play. 15 Chiefs in the area. Tackles the returner down at about the 19-yard line. Echo Boydo was in the area, among several others. But again, flag on the play. Carson Steele looked great. Ray, yes. Let's see what the call is. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the kicking team. Player ran out of bounds and stayed out of bounds. 15-yard penalty added on to the end of the return. Okay, I didn't hear the number, but that was the call. Wait, it was called... I don't know who that was called on. Man, Matt Ariza with another huge punt. What a freaking punt, dude. Another great punt. Let me see... if I go to the play-by-play, how long of a punt that was. Can I see? 58-yard punt by Matt Ariza. Is Nazi not playing? No, he's not suiting up. How did Tony look? Do you still think he's the odd one out? Yeah, Ray. I mean, Tony looked okay. He had a couple catches, but I mean, you got to look at the people who didn't dress out. Justin Watson didn't dress out. Hollywood wouldn't have dressed out. Rice didn't dress out. Xavier Worthy didn't dress out. So there's 4. Sky did dress out. He didn't play any offense, just returned to kick. So he's probably in there. The others that dressed out were Tony, Justin Ross, and McCole Hardman. I think McCole makes it, but it's going to be a fight really between Ross, McCole, and Tony. I don't know if Tony has done enough to get back on the roster or to get on the 53-man roster. I say get back on the roster because I would say his stock was pretty low heading into, or about halfway through training camp. But I'm not privy to the meetings. The Chiefs could be higher on one of these guys than we think. Nefarious with another 10. Looking forward to that 4-game simulcast YouTube TV is offering this year. Still can't believe that $7.95 price tag from Apple and that having to be paid all up front. Talk about theft. Yeah, do not buy it from Apple. Buy it from your computer, please. If you're going to buy YouTube TV, don't do it from mobile because it is way higher price-wise. Yeah, way higher. Hollywood Brown said Crocodile Man when when Carson Steele scored a touchdown. Jennifer with the 10 bomb. Appreciate you. Is Hollywood playing against the Ravens? I think he's not going to be playing against the Ravens. You can't rule it out completely, but it's unlikely at this point in time. Hardman won them a Super Bowl. Yeah, I think Hardman will be playing. He should make the 53-man roster, I think. You saw a report that Jamar Chase is looking for $40 million APY. No way, Andy. That's so high. 1st and 10, book in the pistol. Wait, never mind. Bro, I was like, that's Carson Steele running a touchdown. They just replayed it and they're showing the broadcasters from Mexico calling the game. Handoff for the Bears. And he's only going to get about 3 yards left side. When is the 53-man roster video coming? Well, cutdowns are Tuesday. Today's Thursday. We'll probably do one Monday before roster cutdowns happen. Like early Monday, we'll try to drop one super early. If Watson is CB2, I'm a freak out, said Mike Films. LRZ got a spot or practice squad? Probably practice squad, Ray. I don't think he makes the roster. Screen pass, left side. A lot of room to run here for the Bears. They're going to get about 6 yards. I don't think LRZ gets a roster spot, man. I think you're choosing between like somebody like Carson Steele or LRZ. Steele has been freaking balling out, dude. LRZ has headed back to Wales, I think, said Randy. He could maybe make the practice squad. You love the new game graphics? Hey, shout out to FLDB and Brand. 2 of the mods, man, held it down. FLDB coded the scoreboard. So he's running it remotely right now from his house. Then FLDB helped with a lot of the animations. But yeah, we got a game clock. We got everything, man. 3rd and 1. Austin Reed in the gun, man in motion. The play is blown up, but Reed kept it. Fooled the cameraman. I thought Reed handed it off. The running back got leveled, but Reed ended up holding on to it. Man. I think he got enough for the first, but they're going to say 4th and inches. You'll be waiting on the cutdown list. Thank you, Daryl. Yeah, we'll probably do the final 53-man roster projection on Monday. I'll probably start scripting it tomorrow. but we're going to do a game recap tomorrow. Sorry for the slight delay. I'm about a half play behind. Can't catch up. Yeah, I'm on an antenna, so FLDB is streaming from YouTube TV, I think. But he's out of network. He's in Minnesota. There's a challenge on the play, by the way. The Bears are going to challenge the spot. Yeah, we got a challenge. See, look, we got everything, dude. Look, challenge effects when you're on commercial. We got everything. These guys thought of everything. Just going to be tryouts from now on. I doubt any starter shows up the rest of the game. Maybe Rice or someone. Rice? Rice ain't playing. How many of the Chiefs roster cuts make other teams? And how many roster cuts do the Chiefs pick up? Yeah, that's a great question, Jerome. One I do not know the answer to. Yep, so they're showing the option here. Read, it was RPO. Or just a read option, rather, because I don't think it was a design pass. Opted to keep it. And reads like stumbling forward and falls. I think that's a first down, dude. One AirPod and one earbud is crazy. Yeah, Dylan. So basically, the AirPod is for the broadcast and everything on my computer. But since I'm streaming this or reacting to this from a TV, I have a 24-inch TV here with an antenna calling this game because I don't have channel 41. I'm using headphones to hear the TV audio. So it looks a little wild. This is just like a temporary setup. Mad respect to you for the man for sticking it through the game. Yeah, Mike. Heck yeah. We're here till the end. We'll hang out with you guys. Check said, chat, we are cooked. I think LRZ would be better if he can get the butterflies out of his stomach and play like he did in rugby. Yeah, I mean, he's new to the sport, and he's playing with the fourth string, you know, and you're in Ohio and the only choice for KC News Call? Oh, let's go, Daryl. Appreciate you. The live broadcast is 20 seconds ahead of the YouTube broadcast. You're calling so far ahead of YouTube is hilarious. Good or bad? You can't just own Spectrum cable in your package and internet, so it's a weird ordeal for preseason. Channel 41. Let's hold on. The ruling on the field stands, fourth down, so the Bears lose a challenge. They should be charged a timeout. It's kind of complicated. Channel 41 has the rights to preseason, but the first preseason game, they pushed it back to their sister channel, Channel 38, because of the Olympics. Well, Channel 38 doesn't have a deal with YouTube TV, and you're local, so NFL Network blocks it out on YouTube TV. The only way locally to watch this game is like streaming it on your phone from NFL Plus or using an antenna for Channel 38. So that's what I'm doing this game. And they're going to QB sneak it on 4th and inches, I believe, and I don't know that he got it. Depending on the spot, it's going to be a first down, it looks like, based on where they spotted it. But yeah, this is not the goal probably all season to stream and react on an antenna. The TV's already cut out a few times. First and 10, so they are going to give him enough play action. Reed throws deep down the field, caught. Bears moving all the way up to the 40. That guy, does the depth on defense concern you? I think the depth of the O-line is a little concerning with injuries. And then the D-line a little bit, sure, on depth, I guess. But thank God the starters are mainly going to be fine. I am worried about the secondary depth a little bit. Jalen Watson's down on the field. Jalen Watson is down, and they're looking at something on his lower body. Hope he's all right, dude. But yeah, if Jalen Watson's injured right here for sure, and it's not just a cramp, I mean, that makes your secondary depth even, more concerning. Should have signed Gilmore. I would have been up for that. Time to sign a cheap one-year deal with a corner. Jalen Watson is getting up on his own power, and he's kind of limping off here. Yeah, hopefully Watson is okay. Yeah, the secondary doesn't need more hits, but another play-action pass rollout by Reed. Throws, connects, right side. Tackle made, though, within a yard. Nick Jones with the tackle. Yeah, the secondary doesn't need any more injuries with all the stuff going on in the DB room. It's a pitch left side, high pitch, but the running back is making an incredible cut. He's in open field, crossing all the way from the left to the right for the touchdown. 33-17 Bears. Huge run by the Bears, and the Chiefs just got absolutely cooked on the secondary for that. Rough. Yeah, that was rough. It was a pitch left side, cuts. He goes untouched, dude, into the end zone, passing 18 people. Yeah, that's pretty rough. The Bears kick the extra point. It's good. 34-7. Chiefs are getting smoked like a Cuban cigar. Okay, so if we have our entire third string defense out during the season, we're screwed. Yeah, for sure. That'll never happen. But yeah, you don't really want that. Oh yeah, my dad sent me some pictures of where he's sitting. These are my dad's seats. They're pretty good. He texted me and said, 42 is a badass. Carson Steele. Yes, sir. Sean with the 20. Appreciate you. I missed most of the game due to kids' activities. Heading to the lake for the weekend. Great work, Brandon, FLDB. Enjoy the 5 gifted. Good night. Sean, thanks so much for the 20 bomb, man. Appreciate you. Jer with the 2 said, how's Tony now? Any thoughts on FAU? Tony isn't out there right now. He had a couple catches. I think he's the leading receiver on the team. FAU didn't really stand out. I have to go back and watch the game again tomorrow to see if FAU flashed at all. But yeah, hopefully FAU rises to the occasion, man. The kickoff is going to be caught by LRZ, and Louis Reese-Zammit is going to get up to about the 35-yard line. Captain Redbeard with the 5. Just imagine the Donkeys went through this against Miami in the actual season. True. 34-7, except they hung 70 on them. Sean with the 5 gifted. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted and the 20 bomb, bro. Let's go. Yep, shout out to Princess Rachel indeed. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs after the LRZ return. Book in the gun, 2 out wide to his right. We got Cornell Powell out there. Montrell Washington out there, but they're going to dump it off to LRZ, and that's going to be incomplete. It was never a chance for LRZ to even catch it. Almost to the 4th quarter here. FLDB, I'm messaging you something real quick on Discord. All right, 2nd and 10, 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Is this the last play of the quarter? They're going to hand it off to LRZ, and he's going to get about a yard. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter. 3rd and 9 for the Chiefs. And we're getting ready for the start of the fourth. No way Ross didn't make the roster again, right? I don't know, Kurt. It's going to be tough, man. If they roll with 6, who's the last 2 you're gonna roll with? Is it Sky and then Sky and McCole? Is it Sky and Ross? I feel like Sky's making it, man. Cole, the Bengals and Chiefs both go 0-3, but that week 2 matchup will be great. How could they both go 0-3? That's week 2. Let me see. Just so you know, guys, I am setting up a different way to potentially call this fourth quarter. The antenna's been cutting out pretty bad. I think it's going to hold up, but just in case, I'm getting something else ready. That's the only thing about antenna. If it cuts out, like, you're kind of hosed. You meant in the preseason they go 0-3? Oh, yeah. Preseason games do not matter at all. Hey, Cole, how good is your dad's arm, and can he read a defense? Hey, he might have to step out there for the fourth quarter. Rabbit ears and tinfoil? I've got an HD antenna in the window. It's worked for most of it. Are you seeing the United commercial with the mascots? I don't know. I haven't been once the commercials hit, I've just been hanging out with you guys in chat. Captain Redbeard, thanks again for the 5-bomb. Yeah, man, can you imagine being the Broncos and the Dolphins hanging 70. Watch Cole's antenna cut out in case he scores 30 points in the fourth. I have another option. I have the game up on here too, but it is about 30 seconds delayed. Sorry, guys. I thought the jersey post was spam. What jersey post? Rob Miller with the 2. Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker?
There's still some of those ghosts of Justin Tucker banging a 60-yard field goal off the crossbar and through to be.
There's a Justin Tucker for you, man. Let's go, Rob. Appreciate you. We're all delayed, so it'll be perfect. There you go. Good Lord, said Glory. The ghost, not the ghost. It was the new Joe Montana passed away, reported by HBTC. Wait. No. That was fake news. That was a slip. Yeah, the snort's the best, Witchy. Never ever gets old. Exactly, Sean. Hey, Cole, are we going to get the black hats with the Redbeard logo? I need one. That's a great idea. I need to look into that. All right, we are starting this next play here after the commercial break. Book in the gun. 3 options, 1 on the left, 2 on the right. Chucks it left, almost picked off, incomplete. Nico Remigio was the nearest target, but there is a flag on the play. 34-7. Good golly, Cole, we better watch out. Yeah, I mean, thankfully it's just preseason, but loaded. No, that's not happening tonight. There ain't no way. Time traveler. Thanks, grandmas. Time to close chimneys, lock windows and doors, and give Granny a 38 special. You want one of those hats? Hey, we'll try to get some HBTC hats made with the logo on it. We'll try to do that this season for sure. All right, 1st and 10, because whatever the penalty was on the defense. Couldn't figure out what that was, but Ian Book is going to throw a bubble screen right side to Nico Remigio. He's going to shoot upfield for about 5, maybe 6 yards, 45-yard line, 2nd and 5. Don't want to watch this game anymore. The second and third string sucks, said Jim. Zach Wilson did it. First time traveler. True. You're finally able to join the stream? Let's go, King of Death. You're at work and been looking at the store. I know it's preseason, but is this something to freak out about? No. The starters didn't play. Like, not one starter played. Maybe Jalen Watson, if he ends up being a starter. They're going to hand it off to LRZ. He's got a nice hole. And he ran for about 10 yards. A little 10-yard run from Louis Rees-Zammit right there. Liam said, I'm learning. Don't believe preseason hype. Chiefs depth, not good. Hope our first-string defense can play well. Yeah. I have zero concern about the Chiefs through preseason, man. The starters barely played. Yeah, the starters barely played. if you get a couple injuries from, with the first teams, you've got 1 or 2 backups coming in. This basically means nothing. Oinky Boinky with the gifted. Appreciate you. Ian Book out of the pistol. Hands it off again to LRZ. He gets about 4 yards up the middle there. Flip said, Witchy Drew is married. Yeah, he's married. We just won back-to-back Super Bowls. Preseason means nothing. Exactly. Cold, grumpy tree. Exactly, dude. Yeah, the offense started on the 3rd string. Yeah, exactly. Time Traveler, what on earth are you talking about, dude? What on earth are you talking about? Book under center. Washington in motion. They're going to hand it off for the first down and a little bit more up the right side. Ingram fighting his way for a first down there. A nice second effort, breaking multiple tackles there up to about the 30-yard line. People talk depth being weak. The whole point of depth is how does one guy do and moved up the chart. You're never going to have the entire fourth. Yeah, you'll never have all the 3rd stringers out there and 4th stringers. Exactly. If that blocker was out of the way, there was no one in the secondary. That would have been fun. I commented on TikTok about the Chiefs and they called you a bandwagon. It's okay, Zayton. Tell him to hold this L. 1st and 10, Book in the gun, a delayed handoff. Nope, he keeps it, runs left side. Nobody even saw that coming. He runs up the left side for 10 yards. First down, Chiefs. Oinky, thanks again for the gifted. Rob, thanks for the 2. Appreciate you, man. Chiefs started a little slow at the beginning of the season. We're like a train. No, yeah, exactly. You're going to have to see what you have. A lot of the defense then hasn't meshed. You've had a lot of injuries, and most of the starters haven't played together all at once. Yeah, I saw the video of Jerry Rice cursing out the reporter. Yeah, it was a couple of local KC guys, I believe. 2nd and 1. Handoff to Ingram. Gaping hole all the way to the 10-yard line. What a run there. The Chiefs are marching here. Nightbot is a snitch. Oinky Boinky said, what up, Book? Yeah, he's having some good handoffs. He's having some good handoffs. All good here. Rice losing it was epic. When? What happened? What did I miss? First and goal at the 9. Book is going to hand it off again. Ingram's looking for some yards. Barely gets but 2. Chiefs are up at around the 7. 11 minutes left in the 4th quarter and looking to hopefully punch in a touchdown. Yeah, Daryl, let's punch it in. Let's go, dude. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's freaking go. September 5th is loading. You already know, bro. Any hopes in this game? No. I don't think so. It's really just to see if anybody pops. You know, who's going to be on the practice squad. That's what we're looking at about right now. Ian Book throws right side, caught by Cornell Powell. Jukes inside for the touchdown. Speaking of practice squad, Cornell Powell is definitely probably going to make the practice squad once again. We'll take that. Another touchdown there by Powell. Jack said, you the real MVP? Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You want to see Cole's dad take the field? Well, if he takes the field now, he's going to get arrested, so maybe not. Yep, keeping it real. Said preseason's more of a scrimmage than a game. If Andy wanted to win games, the starters would be playing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, brother. Balloon said, y'all need to stop worrying. 80% of these people will never play football again. Ouch. You like Powell? Yeah, we'll take that. I mean, he's probably making the practice squad for sure. Field goal is up and good. 14-34. Chiefs down by 20. Didn't we win all of our preseason games last year? I don't even know. I don't pay attention to it. Because they don't mean anything. So I don't even focus on, when I do my game recaps in preseason, I don't even focus on the outcome of the game. Just the standout players. We got this, said Johnny. Come on now. We got it. What is considered a perfect season for this era? A perfect season would be 17-0, win the Super Bowl. Would technically be a perfect season. Cole's dad streaking on the 50 now. The 4. Oh, no. Please no. Dude, ML Football just said Chiefs kick returners have been unstoppable tonight. I don't know about all that. Unstoppable? I mean, they've had some good returns, but I mean, nothing insane. Unstoppable? I mean, they've been averaging like 35 yards a kick, I guess. I don't know about unstoppable. Maybe if they had like 5 touchdowns. Last year, Chiefs lost all of their preseason games. They did? Yeah, I didn't pay attention. Because they don't matter. Just to see who, just to see who makes a roster and who stands out, and to get the starters a little bit of reps under their belt before the season starts. Night Hunter in the house. What's up, dude? NFC North team going unbeaten in the preseason. Sounds like the 08 Lions to me. Rushing game isn't bad. No, it's been okay. Lately. Need more LRZ? Dude, just let's have Louis Rees-Zammit handle the rest of the game, dude. All snaps out of Wildcat from here on out. Well, it's way better return average than last year. Yeah, I mean, that's how the kickoffs are set, to have your return average be a little bit better. We'll see if teams don't just opt to kick touchbacks in the regular season rather than risk giving up a big return. The Bears are going to return this kick. Powell with the tackle down at about the 21-yard line, slinging the returner down. So that's back-to-back plays by Powell. Powell's the one that caught the touchdown pass. It'd be crazy if Powell ended up making the roster as wide receiver 6. It's not happening. I'm just like, you want a shake-up? There's a shake-up. Kelsey for QB. There you go, Johnny. We'll take that. What's up, Rodolfo? Powell wants a job? Heck yeah, he does. Bro, the graphics on the screen look so professional. Man, so awesome, guys. Thank you, 1020. That's all FLDB and brand. I owe them everything. 1st and 10. Reed under center at the 22-yard line, I formation. Chiefs play for the run. It is a run. Pitch left side. And they're still going to get about 6, maybe 7 yards. Oh, they're playing DMX on the loudspeaker. Dude, my girls will walk around saying, hey, can we listen to that song that says up in here, up in here? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. They're interviewing Pop on the sideline. Let's go, Pop. You want to see Powell make the 53? I don't think he does, but it would be cool. My mom said you sound better than any other Chiefs podcaster. Michael, tell your mom thanks so much for the premium unleaded gas. Let's go. The run by the Bears is enough for the first down. Just enough. As the running back gets up and keeps running and they blow the play dead. At least the refs stop throwing flags every play. That's true. Very true. Can we get the field goal text to say banged it in for 3? FLDB, how hard would that be? FLDB's just back there shaking his head like, I don't know. It says good for 3. What about banged for 3? On a jet sweep left side. The Chiefs weren't fooled, though. Tackle made after a gain of about 4. Time Traveler said your voice is beautiful. Why, thank you. Let's go, man. DJ. That's crazy, bro. It's doable if Brand makes it happen. I don't know what you would have to... That's a lot of words. Banged it for 3. You could just change it instead of good for 3. banged it for 3. I don't know. That gets wordy. 2nd and 3. Reed in the gun. He's got 2 out wide to his right. Did the Chiefs blitz? He's changing the play. The Chiefs are going to blitz. Kamal Hadden off the edge. But it was fumbled, and Kamal Hadden scoops it up. He's at the 20. He's got a blocker all the way to the 15 and out of bounds left side. The 6th round draft pick, Kamal Hadden, went on a blitz. It was a quick pass right side, almost like a bubble screen. Whoever hit him made him cough it up, and Kamal Hadden was able to scoop it for the scoop and score. The question is, did he maintain possession? The guy who forced the fumble was Tyree Gillespie, the safety out of Missouri. Oh, dude, with a perfect punch out. That's a fumble. Hadn't picked it up. Took it all the way back. The Chiefs are coming back, baby. Dude, that was great. Oh, that was great. Yeah, Jaden Hicks has been looking good. Time Traveler said your bald ginger head is beautiful. Holy crap. We're going to bring out some starters to try and win it. Dude, imagine. They're going to pick it up? Ah, you think so? Hey, that commercial that they're playing, the music sounds familiar. That music sounds familiar that they're using on this Hy-Vee commercial, guys. You hear that? That's the theme song of the channel. They use the same music royalty-free site. Too many commercials in this game? There's a lot, yeah. He made a football move? He did. He caught it and started to turn upfield when that ball got punched. We'll see. It was a bang-bang play. Jack said, chat, maybe we're not cooked. I mean, if they score here, it would be 21-34. You'd still be down by 14. Who should Casey look for a backup, like veteran running back? I don't know. It's a great question. Cole, new name for Carson Steele, the KC Wildman. They call him Crocodile. We'll take the Wildman, though. Cole, what would you like the Chiefs to look for on the wire? I mean, possibly a defensive end, a cornerback, maybe a running back. That's a mix of wire and even just exploring veteran or trade options. I think they're... Wait. First and goal at the 9. I thought Hadden scored. Did he step out of bounds? So it's a Chiefs ball at the 9. Reverse. Only for about 2 yards left side. Did he step out of bounds on the return? What am I missing? FLDB, is that what happened? He stepped out of bounds? All right. Dang. Bring McKinnon back, and yes, he stepped out. Dang, okay. Yeah, I mean, I would take Jerick McKinnon back in a minute. Second and goal at the 7. Ian Book in the gun. They hand it off. And he's only going to get a yard. Gain of 2. 7 minutes left in this game. The Chiefs are trying to make a comeback. Jennifer with the 10 bomb. Appreciate you. Let's go. LRZ was not on the play? No. No, that was, I think Amani Bailey. Number 30. Book throws a 50-50 ball. Hauled in, but they're going to say he was out of bounds. It was Kyle Sheets. I don't think he had both feet in bounds. It was a 50-50 ball left side. Sheets went up to get it. He did not get 2 feet in, but he's trying to say his knee went down in bounds, but I don't think it did. Leaps up for the ball, maintains possession. Yeah, the knee was out of bounds. I don't think that's a catch. We still have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, yes, sir. He's just been sick. Ian Book should be a closed book. Wait. They're going to review it. Are they saying the elbow might be down? Oh, the Chiefs are challenging. Well, holy sheet if Kyle Sheets scores. I've been waiting to say that for my entire life. That's going to be tough. I don't think that's going to get confirmed. Oh, my, everybody. 0-3, this ain't good. It's preseason, dude. It's a televised scrimmage. It's a televised scrimmage, man. That's it. Right elbow went down with possession. He was down. I hope so, Time Traveler. Steele has to make it. I think Steele makes the 53. You went full geek on the holy sheets. I've been waiting to say that my entire life. Cole, did Prince play tonight? Don't remember. Yeah, he played like at the beginning of the game, like a few snaps. Not much. Did Cole do a my? My. I hope it was in. Homicide Hunter? What is Homicide Hunter? What's that? That sounds like a cool show. Is that like a TV show? Oh, okay. It's been a show for like 12 years. All right, cool. I like the guy. He looks like a great homicide hunter. 53 prediction on running back. Pacheco, CEH, Carson Steele, and maybe Deneric Prince is going to be number 4. I'm not sold on Prince being number 4 at this point in time. Is CEH making the roster? I think so, loaded hot. But he's been sick. So I feel like his reliability is up in the air. His reliability is up in the air. The review is going to stand as called. Incomplete. They were saying the elbow was possibly down. That's what Andy Reid was challenging. Too close to overturn. And it's going to be 4th and goal, and the Chiefs are going for it at the 6. I mean, you got to go for it. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. You're down by infinity. 4th and goal. Ian Book in the gun steps back, going through his options. He's got time, but he's got butterfingers, and he's going to get sacked. He lofts up a prayer that was caught or broken up and batted down. I meant to say almost caught. Dude, if that would have been a touchdown, I would have soiled my joggers on TV in front of 1,500 people watching this stream. That's insane. Book was dancing around, was getting tackled to the ground, and he threw up a Hail Mary full of grace. Cole is a man. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate you, bro. We are cooked now. Johnny, appreciate the kind words. Much love, man. HBTC community is the freaking best. Book launching a prayer like, please let me make the roster. He knows he ain't making it. It's only Winston Mahomes making it. So, I don't know what's going on there. So, turnover on downs for the Chiefs. The Bears get the ball at the 5. Austin Reed, play action, rolls out. checks it down. They're up to the 10 and tackled by Cam Jones. And I never remember 39 on the Chiefs, but it is Keith Taylor. Return the Book. Book had an open option. He tucked and ran every dang time. Yeah, he likes to do that. We need a fumble or INT. We need a pick 6 right now. Pick 6 right now. 6 minutes left in this game. 2nd and 6. Let's see what happens. See ya, Eric. Thanks for hanging out, brother. In the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he, falls forward for 5 yards. They're just going to drain clock here. The Book needs to stay on the shelf forever. Oh, man. Oh, well, on to the regular season? Yes, sir. 3rd and 2. Let's stop him. Cole, will you shave your beard if Ian makes the roster or scores a touchdown? No. I would probably shave my beard if he made the roster because that would be insane. It wouldn't even make any sense. Reed in the gun, 2 out wide to each side. He looks right, changes direction, throws left, incomplete. Scott couldn't haul it in. It was a little bit off target. The Bears are punting. I want a nasty defense this year like the Raiders. Rob with the 5. I mean, the defense was pretty good last year. Second best. Second best scoring defense. So will they be that this year? I don't know. Hopefully they stay around top 5, top 7. Please keep your beard. Yeah, dude. I would look so crazy if I shaved my beard. That would look insane. All right. Punt is up. Fair catch called for at the 36 by Phillip Brooks. Chiefs ball. Let's go. Let's go, man. All right. We're mounting a comeback right now. It's comeback season. What's up, Jex? What are you question marking? I'm not shaving my beard. Are you guys insane? Don't listen to the beard shaver crowd. This is the brand. We can't do it. Rob, thanks again for the 5 bomb, bro. Appreciate you. The Chiefs take the field. Austin Book and company. Austin Book better mount the comeback, dog. Better mount a what? A comeback. Book steps back. Pressure coming. Checks it down. And Keontae Ingram's going to pick up about 4 yards. Wide receiver room prediction. Who cares about the score? Let's freaking go. Mike, thanks for the 2. I mean, Hollywood, Worthy, Watson, Rice. Those are 4. And then Sky probably. And then you're talking about who's the last receiver if they roll with 6 between Tony, Ross, and McCole. Probably McCole. If they roll with 7, I think Ross gets on there. That's kind of where I'm leaning right now. 2nd and 6, Book in the gun, play action, steps back, uncorks it deep down the field. Montrell Washington climbs up and gets it at the 9-yard line. Oh my gosh, something happened. Montrell Washington, the 50-yard snag. In double coverage. Climbed the ladder. Woo! We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. Not really. The Chiefs are going to lose, but that was awesome. Darrell with the 2. Does NFL Plus air any regular season games? I don't honestly know the answer to that. I think yes, but don't quote me. Why is Washington so good at 50-50 balls? I don't know, but at the 10-yard line, Book, pump fakes, screen pass, right side, touchdown Kansas City Chiefs. Baylor cupped the tight end on a screen, took it in for the score. Touchdown Kansas City. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's go, dude. It's not over till it's over. You've been waiting for Washington to get a target? That was fun. 2 great plays right there. Washington has to make it somehow, said Andy. I think Washington would be a guy that's a good fit for the practice squad. I kind of said this, I think maybe in my last roster projection. He was on the practice squad last year and called up as a returner when needed at times. So I think he could be a guy that could do that again. They trust him enough to use him as a returner in games. The Butker's kick is up and down the middle and good. It's now a 14-point game. Oh, man. The graphics are great. Thank you so much, Teddy. Let's go, man. The fat lady is warming up. It's over. Yeah, it's a preseason game, dude. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that was great, man. Fire catch there by Montreal Washington. Let's go. Maybe an onside kick? Maybe. You can do it in the fourth quarter. Swole Cole sighting on the sideline. Yeah, that's Andy Reid's son. Athletic trainer, or the head conditioning coach, I think, or something. They're not going to do an onside kick. You have to announce it in advance, and they're not going to do it. So Butker's going to kick it off. It's fielded at the 1. Scott's going to... Oh, Scott was going to try to return it, and Cornell Powell just ripped his head off. Cornell Powell just gripped him by the helmet, dude, and like clotheslined him. And Powell immediately went like this, like, no, dude, personal foul. Out. 42. I thought that was Powell, 14. Yeah, it was 14. Oh, that face mask was so bad, bro. Holy hell, his helmet spun around. They called it on Carson Steele. Carson Steele was on the sideline, dude. I'm glad he popped up. Who would you say our biggest sleeper on our team is, offense or defense? Flip, thanks so much for the 5. Biggest sleeper for me, it's not a sleeper anymore, but Carson Steele was a guy that you're like, he might make the roster. And now you're like, yeah, he's making the roster. Let me think on that for a second. Reed is in the gun at the 40 after that 15-yard penalty moves them up an additional bit here, and they're going to hand it off out of the gun for about 5 yards. 3 minutes left in the fourth. Biggest sleeper. Yeah, Creed did it. Yeah, it was Exorcist level. Uh-huh. Yeah, he didn't mean to. He just got kind of grabbed. Biggest sleeper, offense or defense? I mean, Jaden Hicks doing awesome, but that's not a sleeper. Help me, chat. Who's the biggest sleeper on offense or defense? Biggest sleeper on our team. Yeah, I said Steele, but I feel like he's been standing out. Matt Ariza, maybe he's the biggest sleeper. I feel like he's one of the biggest takeaways from preseason. They're going to pitch it left side. Oh, quite the carry all the way up to the 40 down to the 37. That was a big run there by the Bears, but another flag on the play. Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Two and a half minutes left. Jared Wiley's the biggest sleeper. He hasn't done too much. Roland Wallace, that's a good one. Montreal Washington is the biggest sleeper. I heard about this guy named Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, people are definitely sleeping on him. How about our new punter from Buffalo? Yeah, he's great. That's a good answer. 2nd and 15. A pitch left side once again. And there is a wide open hole. Once again, another big run. Offensive holding negated a big run, and they just had another big run. Nefarious with the 5. How can Ariza be a sleeper? He was a top draft pick for a punter. If he didn't stand out, I'd be surprised. I don't know. I think for me, you just wondered how he was going to do after a year out of the league and like all that stuff. So he's been one of the most impressive players preseason for me. And I feel like, I don't know, people kind of sleep on a punter. Like when you're looking at for standout players on the team, I don't think you often say the punter. Like that's not going to come to mind. That's why I kind of said, that's why I said him. You want a wide open hole? Easy, DJ, easy. Justin Ross is the biggest sleeper. You decided to share your yards with the team so I don't have 70 plus. I know, Justin. Come on, dude. What have you been doing, man? What you been doing, man? Will the Chiefs come back? No. Ariza was called the punt god? Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, people were just asking me my thoughts. I gave a few. Hanada said, like, really? Why'd they let him do it again? I don't know, and you know a run's coming, too. You know it. Mm-hmm. You love the Chiefs? Let's go. Silent. Blast with the 5. I feel like Montreal Washington would be a proper sleeper, but it's impossible to know if he gets enough play to show it. Yeah, with him being out there in the fourth quarter, I feel like he's probably a great candidate for the practice squad. He was there last year and got called up a few times due to injuries in the wide receiver room, and you needed a valuable or just dependable returner. I feel like that's where he goes again, but that's not a diss. I mean, I think he would make sense there. I think you would make sense there. Thanks so much for the 5-bomb, bro. We are burnt, but we have no starters. No, 100%. No, only on this stream compared to last week's stream? Wait, what are you talking about, FLDB? What happened? Trolls and bots out heavy tonight? Is there a bunch of bots? We will make up for the winless preseason and get the 3-peat. Let's go, Zach. This game's not going to ruin my day. Yeah, dude, I am 0% stressed about the preseason games. Now, for the season opener, I will be more nervous, for sure. I will definitely be more nervous. Just a lot of bandwagons. Maybe a lot of kids in chat, too. I think a little bit of overreaction sometimes about seeing third and fourth stringers out there. But, if they're all out there at once, yeah, the depth is definitely concerning. I am concerned a little bit about the cornerback battle. I am a little bit concerned about depth in the running back room outside of Carson Steele and Pacheco. Like, is CEH going to be healthy? I don't know. Is Deneric Prince had some moments, but then like today he's with the second and third O-line. So you got to kind of read through that at the grain of salt. Yo, Nefarious with a 5 gifted. Let's go, man. Appreciate you, dude. Nefarious always dropping bombs and being super generous. I appreciate that. Gateway with a 5. We're literally just going to go to the AFC Championship again and probably the Super Bowl. Y'all chill. Gateway, thanks so much for the 5. The Bears are in victory formation, kneeing it out right now. Am I worried about the defense? I mean, maybe the cornerback room a little bit. Yeah. I'm not overly concerned at this point in time, but there is a concern there. I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs tried to do something. Try to do something and maybe go get somebody. Who straightens your beard? Just me. I mean, I don't have a straightener or anything, or use one rather. I'd just blow dry it out and that's it. Jex signing out. Heck yeah, Jex. Thanks so much for hanging out, brother. Well, they're in victory formation, kneeling this game out, so that's final. When you're looking at these preseason games, you're just like, hey, who's going to stand out? Who's going to show flashes? And I think who's consistently showed out all preseason is 3 players. Matt Ariza, Carson Steele, Jaden Hicks. Those have been the 3 biggest standouts to me. People that I wanted to stand out more that didn't. Felix Anudike-Uzomah just really hasn't done much. Has not impressed me enough yet. Another player I was maybe hoping we would see more from, maybe Deneric Prince, but he had some moments. I think Carson Steele has overtaken him on the depth chart, and that's been a pleasant surprise. For wide receivers, I mean, Justin Ross made a couple of opportunities happen. You know, you're bummed about Hollywood getting injured on the first play of the first preseason game. I think Kingsley Suamataia looked good in his reps, so that gives me some confidence. For the left tackle spot, you're going to get Joe Tooney back. You're going to have Jawan Taylor back out there. The line should be fine. Tony fell off. I don't know if he's going to make the roster. Yeah, I don't know. You think LRZ is a chance? I do not think so. I think LRZ will probably be the practice squad if he makes it there. Remigio is disappointing. I think, maybe I thought a little bit more would come out of Nico. He had a great punt return last week, but I don't know that he's really in the running to make the 53. Yeah, Music said Remigio's out. Sadly, I was pulling for him, but he didn't do enough. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Same with Tony. Yeah, same with Tony. Back to rugby? Might be. Might be back to rugby. We'll see. Who will be in Snead's position this year? Charles, they don't know yet. Could it be Jalen Watson? It's either Jalen Watson or Joshua Williams, unless they go get somebody. You feel that way about Prince, Witchy? You think, what? That Prince didn't step up as much as you were hoping, maybe? LRZ could maybe make the practice squad, yeah. Watson looked bad all game. It was his first real playing time. He missed all of OTAs, most of training camp, and the first 2 preseason games. But yeah, he got bullied. He got bullied a little bit, so he's rusty. He's definitely rusty. Nefarious, thanks so much for everything, man. Have a great night. Appreciate you. Did you notice Chris Jones with the massage gun? Yeah, he kept working on his shoulder on the sideline. Yeah, so they said he's good for week 1, but he was definitely, I saw him with the massage gun multiple times. Yeah, I think he's good. LRZ can go to Japan and play rugby for $1 million a game with corporate owners. That much? Honestly, you can see Chamari Connor as a cornerback too, with Hicks filling in at safety. I mean, you can move Chamari in the slot at times. I don't know if you want him playing outside. Does anything happen with McKinnon? No. I mean, McKinnon's still a free agent at this point in time. I mean, the Chiefs might want to consider a veteran brought in or somebody else brought in as a defensive end and as a running back, maybe. LRZ will be smart to head to another team. I mean, hey, if he gets claimed off of waivers, then he'll be there on a practice squad with another team. Billy, what's up, man? Had a great time hanging out. Heck yeah, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, this is the last preseason game before the regular season. We'll do a members-only live stream here soon, probably this weekend, and we'll do a multiple merch giveaway. Some signed merch, something from NFL Shop. We'll be doing that. We've got the members-only Zoom call coming up next week as well. Yeah, slot is what you meant. Yeah, he could probably do that from time to time. I don't know if he would be like full-time in the slot, but your guess is as good as mine there. To not have a fullback last season, we hit a jackpot with Thor this year. Yeah, he's like a tweener guy. He's a light fullback, but not that light. Yet he moves more like a running back. Like he's not, bro. Those runs he was doing this game, that he wasn't moving like a running back or like a fullback. Sorry, he was running like a running back. Looked good. Doesn't LRZ have to agree to another team? I think if he gets released, he goes through waivers and gets claimed. Whoever claims him is the practice squad he would be on. I mean, I guess you could technically maybe say no. I don't know how that works, though, because, yeah, if you get claimed off of waivers, that's where you end up. See you, Flame, tomorrow or some other day. Yeah, I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow because I streamed tonight, but we'll see. I'll definitely stream Sunday night, the members-only stream. Do they have enough cap space to bring McKinnon back on a vet min? Yeah, they definitely have enough space for that. They've got some decent space. I'll be curious to see what the cap does with Creed Humphrey's deal, because he just became the highest paid center in the NFL. So I'll be curious to see like what his cap. I need to go look it up. I'll talk about it in tomorrow's video. But what his cap hit looked like because he's on the last year of his rookie deal, and then what the cap hit could look like with the new contract that he just got, the new extension. LRZ, great story, but not so much on the field. Yeah, he needs a year on a practice squad, man. He really does. You think we'll get CD? No, but that would be awesome. I wish. LRZ's not staying with the Chiefs. I mean, the only way he does is if he clears waivers and gets picked up on the practice squad. You're going to make a new video on the Creed deal? Not tonight, but I'll include it in tomorrow's video. I'll recap the game and talk about Creed getting paid. I don't think it's... I mean, here's the thing. The news broke right before this game, so I don't know. That was 4 hours ago. I don't know if it's worth an instant video. LRZ was hosed. What's that mean? Creed signing a 4-year deal? Yeah, that's the news of the day. That is the news of the day. Charles said LRZ was a great distraction from the offseason blues we had. Yeah, and you had a lot of negative stuff going on, so he was a positive. Was Oladokin surprisingly bad? No, I thought he was okay. He's out there with all third stringers. He's all right for QB3, but that's like, if QB3 is in a game, you're not in an ideal situation at all. If Mahomes and Wentz goes down, you're hosed. Doesn't matter who QB3 is, really. Bolt, what's up, man? Appreciate your coverage. Definitely excited for this year. Let's go, dude. Thanks so much for the kind words. Dude, the season is on its way. The season is on its way. Sheets not making the 53, right? No. Kyle Sheets? No, sir. Creed getting 18 means bye-bye Trey Smith. Could be. You know, you can't pay everybody. You can't pay Jawan Taylor 20 a year, Trey Smith 20 a year, Creed 18 a year, Joe Tooney 16 a year, and then Kingsley would be on the rookie deal, but you can't pay them all. It was a wasteful hype. I just think it was a fun story, Nicole, talking about LRZ. Like, it's a fun story. You got to root for you can't help but root for the guy, but yeah, he needs some time. He needs more time. Trey getting signed next. I mean, I would love it. If you sign Trey Smith, you could maybe move on from Joe Tooney this season. You could save like $16 million. You would still have to eat like 10 in dead money, 10 million in dead money, but you could do it. It's possible. Cole, any news on the injured Chicago Bears player? The Chicagoan? Last I heard on the broadcast was there was no update. Yeah, no real update here. They screwed him over? How? He's never played football before, man. You can't really screw him over. Does Tony make the roster? I don't think so. He could. Can't rule it out, but I would be a little surprised. I think Ross has a greater chance to make it, but I still don't know if Ross makes the roster. Dude, it's going to be tough. I'm very curious to see what they do. Pacheco and Steele, that is an angry duo. Yes, sir. Got to say, not the best game for receiver players. Let's go Carson Steele, though. Yeah, he balled out, Joel. Yeah, he had 2 catches. Oh, Tony had a couple catches. Almost had 3. The third would have been a touchdown. Carson Steele, RB2 or 3. I don't know if the numbers there matter. If CEH is healthy enough, he would probably technically be RB2, but I still think Carson Steele would be getting some looks for sure. They tried to get LRZ to run like an NFL running back instead of a rugby player. He should have been given a chance in open space. Yeah, that would have been more ideal for him probably. Guys, I'm going to call it. Thanks so much for hanging out. Chiefs went 0-3 in the preseason, but it means absolutely nothing. The biggest thing is, do players stay healthy? Do they get some reps under their belt? And do the coaching staff get a good enough look at some of the roster bubble players? We'll do a game recap tomorrow. Talk some of the biggest news of the day for the Chiefs, and then we'll do a final 53-man roster projection here soon. So appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for the mods holding it down. All the dono bombs, the gifted, the memberships. We had a couple thousand in chat for most of the game. When the Chiefs started getting blown out, it went down to about 1,500. Have 1,000 now on the way out. So appreciate you guys more than you know. And until next time, let's go. Let's freaking go.
How about